here, I'm here, I swear I'm here. Hello, 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 I'm here. Bah. Bah. Hello?
Hello.
I'm streaming on time, I swear.
It's 10:01. You're streaming
Yeah, I'm streaming.
on a time that you should be streaming. I
did.
want to clarify whether or not that is the
Sorry,
correct.
10:01. Alright. I was doing very important business. Not.
Oh, you
eating
moved me over to streaming.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah.
I was about to ask. I opened up Discord and was about to ask, hey, do you want to just move this to streaming? But nope, that's what that weird noise was. It was you disconnecting and moving me over. Thank you.
Actually, I didn't disconnect. I actually joined streaming first and moved you there. I never joined you.
No. Like, I got a sound that I had left the call.
Yeah.
And then I got a sound that I had joined a call. And they were so, like, rapid fire that they sort of melded into one. So I didn't know what that notification was. It was like, okay. So I went to check Discord and also to move over to streaming anyway. I was like, oh shit, it's just been done.
Yes. I feel like generally when you're in streams, you like having a Discord stream as well. So here's Discord stream.
Wait, what are you streaming tonight? That's my question.
It's game dev tonight for, I'll do that for however long I bother to do it for. Did you see this yet?
Yes, I have.
I think it's
Hello.
really good. Hello? Hello?
Hey.
Hello,
See,
hello. We're live, Ben. Keep that in mind.
I quite
Yeah.
like this. I really do. But
I do too.
I can't help but feel I've seen this aesthetic
You wanna
outside.
know who I think it is? It reminded me of Explosum.
That's it!
But I looked it up, and Explosum's quite different, though. Like, they have a heck of a lot more detail. These are literally,
I can't remember. How do you...
EXPLOSM.
Dog, why is... Okay, no, not quite.
It's not quite, but that's what it reminded me of.
Wait.
And I think this is just a general art style a lot of people use.
It is. That's something else I was going to say, is it's very, very open-ended. But I realize where I was actually recognizing it from. Which is, I can't remember if Zero Punctuation is the name of the series that this guy does, or if it's at his actual YouTube channel. No, it's his actual YouTube channel, Zero Punctuation. He does a lot of reviews. I don't know how to quite describe it, but basically it's usually dubbed with animations of this character avatar thing that because he doesn't actually like talk to a camera. It's an animation. I'm just throwing it in garbage.
Yeah.
Like, again, that's why I was recognizing it from, and mainly because of the face, I think.
Yeah. But I like it because the one thing I wanted to use it for,
realistically, it's not that.
Go ahead. You first.
I was just gonna say this. Stylistically, because it's so simple, I can bet that there's like some service or bathroom sign out there in the world that looks like it. So it's not.
It's
the fact that it will remind people of things is not a big deal.
It's basic shapes and representation of a human being. So I don't think there's, unless you're talking about exact proportions, you couldn't trademark it. I don't think.
Yeah, you couldn't trademark this, and you couldn't get copyrighted for violating someone's trademark because, like, this is just so vague.
Yeah.
I mean.
Also, do you like? I like that. It was from Adam Style. So in case, let me go to here. Let me go to Hafunas. Because it's based off of this drawing. These drawings.
Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah.
Walking.
It's so good.
I love this.
It's so
I've
good.
always loved this. It's just so much chaos.
That's why I liked it so much.
Like, it has such a good comic energy. I love it.
And
I love the bubble float at the top.
I love it. So
No.
But also, like, literally right here, one thing he did is, I think it's so funny how, like, bipeds are the same size as humans, but in order to show that it's different, he gave the bombs legs and not the people, and I think that's so perfect, because, quite frankly, legs are more important to the bombs than they are people in this universe.
It's true. I'm still debating, like, I'm still trying to like envision like a. Is it just like a walking robot that
No,
blows
wait,
up?
wait. It doesn't walk. Have you not heard the
Okay,
whole
no, no,
plot?
no. I shouldn't say walking. I should say what I really mean is like I meant biped. Like I said walking,
It's
but I really
bipedal,
mean like
yes.
on two legs. So it's standing. Yes.
It's wait. Have you heard the story behind it? Wait,
Yeah.
actually, yes.
I'm pretty sure.
I want to pull it up because in case anybody on the stream wants to hear. I think it's my favorite because like some of the weapons do have stories. This is my favorite one.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen this.
I'm gonna read it anyways. Cause hey, Smiling
No,
Angel,
go for it.
hello. Wait, new person. Hello, Smiling Angel. I don't recognize you. Welcome to the stream. I do game dev and play video games. But right now we're just talking a bit about the game. Here's just some simple art I did earlier of each of the classes in the game. It's a first-person shooter that's currently made. Its original version was made in Minecraft, but we are working to remake the entire game inside of Unity. So we'll be moving over to Unity momentarily, which I should probably start booting up anyways. But I think we're under the Minecraft category still, which you found us. Glad you're here. But we will probably be doing Unity tonight, and then we'll be playing the game a little bit later. If you wanted to see the Minecraft game, we'll probably be playing that a little bit later. But feel free to ask any questions. If you'd like to see, if you do, exclamation mark, this is my favorite little link. Did you know I added exclamation mark trailer, Evan?
Yes.
There's the trailer for the game, the Minecraft version, if you want to watch.
Regardless,
It's so cool. I love the exclamation marks. And if you're interested in sticking around, or you don't have much time tonight, you can join the Discord too. Just because I know I'm not doing the most interesting thing right now, but if you're interested to see what we're doing, there's stuff, we'll be doing various things tonight, and I'm glad you're here. But as for that story, did I get pulled up? So this is the plot, in case anybody else as well is here, is the plot behind one of the weapons in the game. And so basically, I'm gonna read it because I think it's so cool. Advertised to all as the newest, grandest explosive of them all, the biped bomb. Sporting two legs of its own, the advertisements exclaimed that this new, deadly weapon could reach speeds of up to 40 miles an hour, boasting the logo of a sprinting cartoon creature. The bombs could be easily directed with the simple flick of the included disperser. Consumers were in shock at the power that could be gained from a self-moving death trap. Lo and behold, to everyone's immense surprise, they had been fooled. These human-sized robots' legs were merely for show. The only way the bipeds could move was to be smacked with the disperser using incredible force. Despite the unanimous disappointment, there still seemed to be potential. After all, these large, instant-detonating mines were able to guard areas for longer amounts of times than a bubble bomb ever could. Not only that, the disperser proved to be just as effective at launching around enemies themselves. Regardless of the borderline lies told by biped ballistics, biped bombs are still an esteemed part of many teams' armory. So it's like, did you ever hear that thing about that old story? I think it was real, and it might have happened multiple times. I know my grandpa told me about it. A company was selling a fly trap, and it said, guaranteed to kill flies. And it was $1. They didn't show it ever. They just advertised, money back guaranteed will kill flies. And it was only $1. And a bunch of people went, money back guarantee, and it's only $1? Of course I'll try that, if it's guaranteed to kill flies.
Yeah, I know where the story's going.
And when everybody got it, it was 2 pieces of wood. And on one of them it said, place fly here, and then squeeze.
And on top of that, the company made money because no one wanted to go through the effort of
getting their $1 back.
Yeah, it was $1, but the company makes how much money off of that?
Mm-hmm.
That's still a tactic like the as seen on TV stuff, where it's like, or your money back guaranteed. Like they're just betting on 75% of the people who buy this. A good chunk of them are going to be satisfied with the product anyway, but those who aren't going to try and return it.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's yeah. So the I just think it's funny because biped. Keep in mind, I made the biped kit, like the bombs, before I ever really designed anything, and I just always thought it was funny how the creepers, when they stand still, look like they have 2 legs, is why they're called biped bombs. Because
Oh,
I
I
mean,
haven't looked at chat.
is there? Oh crap! I've been looking at chat. There's something in chat.
Oh, I thought the context made it sound like you were talking to chat.
No. But
Pulling it
also,
up on my
yeah,
laptop.
with the art, the two I think. Well, I guess this is just because they don't have much to them. Is I feel like Shotgun and Rail don't have much different. Rail's one that's kind of I just kind of came up with today, and Shotgun. And both of those, yeah.
Oh, with the things.
I
mean,
they get the point across for right now.
my biggest issue is that I don't instantly look at. Actually, no, I do. Wait, do I? My brain assumes the one on the bottom row is Rail.
It is.
Okay. What I was saying is, like, just because they're both just like generic gun shapes and there's not much detail to them.
Well, the
blah,
rail
blah, blah.
because like railguns have a rail. Yeah, have like the double beams.
That's what made me figure it out. Is I had to think about like what a railgun was.
Well, the shotgun can be different later once the shotgun has like an actual like design. The art that we've been using for the shotgun, I don't have a particular affinity for yet.
Yeah, start finagling around with like shape, and then maybe like, because I still could see myself like at a glimpse not being able to tell the difference, but it's not that big of a deal right now because I don't even know do these even have a purpose? Like, I'm sure they have an intended idea, but I know you just did this today.
Yeah. Yes, the purpose I wanted, and this might not be necessarily the thing I'm using for this, but it was this concept of like, I wanted an art style that I could draw consistently so I could just start doing any form of concepts or drawings or media creation that's RAM related. And doing full drawings of like the current models or just I didn't have a style to consistently draw. These things right here, not only can I consistently draw them, I literally have Illustrator assets that I can just move around.
I'm about to say, yeah, considering that you're an illustrator, you'll have assets. There you go.
Yeah. And I made time, other than, I think the only two things that I didn't spend a ton of time making sure the numbers were right was the rail and the shotgun, but pretty much everything else is symmetrical where it needs to be perfectly, so these things can just be, like, they're perfect little assets.
Don't worry, symmetricality is not that important. The G in the Google logo is absolutely out of whack, but
yeah.
it's still the logo and it's not being fixed.
Yeah. So, mainly, what I was talking about, and I brought up this example to Robert when I was talking to him earlier. Do you know, Jello Apocalypse, so this is basically?
Give me one Google search.
Go for it.
Because I know Jello Apocalypse. What did you say, basically?
So this is basically.
So this is basic. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, yes, I know what that is. Continue.
Yeah. Well, I think, like, stuff like that, where one thing I can make is, so this is basically Ram War, and, like, be able to explain the game. I actually have a video that explains the game as opposed to just, like, trailer footage.
Yeah. Makes sense. Like, the functionality of just simple little icons for various things in the game, not just kits, but for anything. Like, that's pretty handy to have sitting around.
Yes.
And the other thing is, like, you're talking, you mentioned, like, yeah, art styles and general aesthetics, but when you're working so minimally, like, the wonder of that is you're able to work on it super early without seriously establishing aesthetic values.
Yeah.
Even though
agreed.
The aesthetic value has kind of already been decided upon, we've seen some Beato's modeling.
Yeah.
And sort of we've gotten a very good gist of the aesthetic, but like the variability and versatility of minimalism, at least for small little iconography, is a pretty nice thing to have early on, at least.
Yes. Agreed. And just, yeah. I mean, you've also seen, that's why art is so cool to me, and I think we could use a little bit more. I want to get some more art established really badly, because, like, despite the fact, obviously, the game still needs to be worked on, and which we'll be doing tonight, so I'll start booting up, let me fix the category.
No, is it still under Minecraft when it needs to be game dev?
No, I don't want to pull up Minecraft itself. I want to go... edit. Because it won't let me pick the science and technology category when I'm like starting the stream. It'll only let me change it to it for some reason. Science and technology.
Funky.
Okay. But like, have you seen the thumbnails for my YouTube videos?
Yes. It's kind of funny because I accidentally ended up on your YouTube instead of your Twitch just 2 seconds ago. So yeah, I saw them.
Yeah. Literally, what I've been doing is it's so nice. Like, I want even more. I'm not gonna ask Beto for any more assets just yet because I can deal with what I'm doing with. But like, literally, this is my favorite thing about it. Did you see today's thumbnail?
Let me
That's on
remind
the stream.
myself. Oh, I'm on my laptop and I forgot. Sorry, give me a second. Yeah.
Yeah, literally, what I can. This is just a picture. I turned on my shaders. I think I use CUDA as my favorite one. And then my favorite thing about these is I literally have a bunch of effects on it, right? And I can literally just right-click, relink to file, and then pick any other weapon. And look at this.
I am. Wait, did I?
Well, I can just undo it. Look, I can just switch between what weapon it is with just right-click it, relink to file.
I feel stupid that I just completely missed that.
You're all good. And then the logo just looks nice, and we have 2 versions of the logo, hence the other one being the... I really like the non-colored one as well, a lot.
The well, it makes more sense when you're putting it on media like this, where
Yeah.
it... I'm sorry, I have never noticed the word chain in the background.
Well, that might be because the original site didn't have anything in it, so you might have just been
Because it's just like default font.
Oh, I see what you mean. That makes sense.
It's just like there's something almost like surreal meme quality, and the fact that it's just like gray and 3D rendered, my brain just goes chain.
Oh yeah, no, that I love that interpretation.
It's so just. I mean, yeah, it's a funny interpretation. I've never seen it before. Yeah. Anyway, footnote.
It's very punkish.
The text?
No. The character's stance.
Oh yes, I love
his pose.
The weight of that is so nice. Like he's like got the one sitting in the on the ground. All the chains are just like the way they're just dragged there, and he's about.
I'm about to say that chain must have been a just awful to model.
Well, I actually modeled my chain pretty easily because you can like.
Yeah, you can I did watch Beto do something else.
You can like array them and then like.
Yeah, array. So it's just a rectangle, and each iteration overlaps with the last and is rotated 90 degrees along a line.
Yeah.
And the more when I looked at it and thought about it, I was like, wait, hold on. There's actually like a literal system in place that exists to do this.
Yeah.
Which helps, but still. Just what gets me is, and maybe there may have been a method that he used to do that, but the path of the chain
is really well done.
It's really well done, and it's very natural.
Mm-hmm. He's very talented in that regard.
I'm gonna... For context of why... Oh, never mind.
What? For context, never mind. Thank you for the context, Evan.
My brain started saying before it actually... nothing in my brain actually said, wait, does this actually need to be explained?
Okay.
It just decided to blurt, and I was like, wait a second, no, it literally doesn't need to be said. And I just froze. I was just like, oh god, never mind.
Okay.
I was going to explain why I was in and out, like, on paying attention to your stream on Discord, like 2 minutes ago.
At this point, would you like to say what you're working on?
The answer is I'm just playing Stellaris.
Okay.
I was trying to say that. I was just trying to say that because it just means I'm going to be going it, like, if there comes a moment where you're asking something and I'm like, just know I'm distracted. Distracted streaming is a serious issue.
Alright, so, keep in mind, I'm generally going to be talking out loud about code because that's what this is.
I figured. I joined for the vibes.
Okay. So we got, I don't know, okay, we have 2 viewers right here. Who are the viewers? Let's at least see. I think Matthew's still here. I wonder if people will start showing up at 10:30 still, because like generally that seems to be what happens, even though I did change the schedule.
Well, to remember, like when you start streaming at 10:30, because of just how small you are as a streamer right now, you're gonna pull in followers of groups of people who are just browsing Twitch at that specific time.
No, yeah, no, I know that, but I'm saying it seems like normally those numbers very specifically are related to when I said I was streaming. People will start showing up at 10:30, and that might be because some of them are people I know as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
well. Also,
like
you
third person, whoever you are. Please feel free to talk in chat. Hello. Yes.
What I was saying is like you just haven't been starting your streams at 9:30 long enough to really pull in the 9:30 to 10:30 audiences.
That makes sense.
If that makes sense. I don't know how serious of an effect it is, but it would definitely.
Yeah.
It would at least make sense for the first few streams.
Yeah. But yeah. So, as of now, we have this working now. So in Visual Studio Code, we now no longer have red lines under everything related to networking, so we can actually tell when there's an actual problem in the code. That's awesome. Then also we have things kind of back to almost default, where after we set up the system, because now we have the new health system, team system, entity system, which then relates to players and what will eventually be sheep. Don't save that. Basically, what we need to do is just get back to the part where we can shoot each other. Which, to test that, we will go ahead and build and run this. Because I think changing teams is a bit weird, and then also shooting, just the damaging is a bit weird because the new system, because there's a lot of server to client communications that are a bit strange. Because literally, I hope once I just get some basic networking down, and also, Beto has seemed to figure out a lot of it with his new little FPS he's working on.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully I can look at that at some point and learn some things from what he's figured out.
That would be optimal.
Yes. Don't turn into an owl.
That means I need to adjust my mic sensitivity if you can hear me yawning.
You literally went... Oh, I'm trying really hard right now to not do this, but I saw a video earlier where the guy who did the Thanos rap shows how he does it.
The what?
The Thanos rap. Let me show you how to scratch it. Boom, 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 You haven't seen that meme?
No.
But he literally shows how the frick he does it, and my brain is like, I need to Thanos rap, but I also don't even know how to do it yet, so...
I foresee some issues with attempting to do such.
But it's just stuck in my head. Alright. So... We're hosting over here. I'm standing here. I'm on red team. I can client and join. There I am on both ends. We'll walk over here. So I shouldn't be able to shoot each other. Proper object reference. No whistling on stream.
What?
No whistling. Whistling the one that it just peaks immediately.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I honestly will be real. I didn't register that I was whistling.
You're good.
I don't register 90% of the time when I'm whistling or humming, so just call me out for it.
Yeah, no, that's no worries. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot stream music. I want music too. We're doing that. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna continue the Undertale OST where we were, because I don't know what other music I won't get taken down for. Which one are we listening to? Let's try this. And I believe we left off, because I know we played Spider Dance, because that's my favorite song. Dance. There it is. We're gonna start on Spider Dance because I want to hear it again. Actually, we'll start on Death Report so I can test the audio. Alright, muting my... talking over the stream and now muting. Testing, testing. How does this sound? Audio is such a fickle thing.
It's true.
Testing, testing again. We're gonna act like that's good for now. And we're gonna listen to Spider Dance.
I'm so sorry for my chair, if you can hear that.
I can.
You can?
I can.
Sorry. I need to get a new one, but it won't matter because I leave for school in like a week.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, I feel like this is gonna be so loud on stream just listening to it. Okay, so I have no idea what all of these problems over here are. Golly, that's so many problems. The text is just overlapping, and I can't read it. Exception and on start authority object reference not set to an instance of an object at player network player setup on start authority assets network player setup CS. Okay, so it's the player setup script. Let's go look at that script. So I mean networking player setup. So on start authority isn't something in here, is it? No, it's not. So it literally says on start, if you are not the local player, you are going to loop through the components to disable and disable them. If not, you'll set your camera to that camera. And as long as the scene camera is not null, the scene camera gets turned off. Okay.
Adam is in the chat.
Hey,
Presently.
Adam. Welcome, presently. On disable. So if you disable it, turns on the scene camera. Okay. Listening to the most absolute boppin' song in Undertale. Frickin' Oh One True Love. Evan, did you ever play Undertale?
No. Like,
You own it, didn't you?
yeah.
So good.
Still in my Steam library. Or wait, is it?
Adam, you can join the call at any point if you... Oh wait, Adam, unless you're busy, join the call. You haven't commented at all on the fact that I stole your art. Okay, so I don't know what things... There's really very little things that it doesn't have access to. Which... The components to disable network behavior. So let's go to the prefab for the player. Let's see.
The art style is way too simple to be, quote, mine.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, my brain... yeah, it's like there's like 3 things we think look kind of similar to it, and...
No, yeah.
I think my
I'm
brain's
memeing
just
because he just did it first for this purpose.
Yeah.
Also, what do we focus on today? For circle and triangle, go. Focusing on today, I'm working on... I want to get it back to where you can, like, shoot each other. That's all I want to get it back to. Oh, let me... Evan?
What? Oh. I'm so sorry.
Trapezoid, yeah. I like how you say trapezoid, I guess, referring to that you also know that behind the scenes it's a trapezoid behind the head and not a triangle, because you literally could not tell unless you, like, calculated where the point should be if it... But I think it could still fit behind the head for the shape, yeah. I don't really know what this problem is at all. Oh, wait, CS... Oh, line 37. It tells me the line. That's a bracket. Oh, yeah. Gilsing is honestly, up for debate as to what does and doesn't stay, but it's generally just been a bomb class, so I just threw bombs. And I guess it's the same for Bubble and... Yeah, Bubble and Gilsing are 2 weapons that have something that should launch said projectiles, but I just drew the projectiles instead. This song's so good. And it's one of the longer ones, too. Okay, so yeah, I have no idea what its problem is. Let's just do some more testing and see what is and isn't working. So we'll host, we'll step off to the side. We'll join as a client. There I am. Shooting each other doesn't do anything on here. Shooting each other doesn't do anything on here. I can't see firing, right? I can see firing there. You can see it that direction. You can see it both directions, right? Yeah, okay. So you can see the firing of the guns otherwise. The others have some defining characteristics or shape. Some defining characteristics or shape. Oh wait. Though to be honest, shotgun rockets are the hardest to, they definitely are. Some defining characteristic or shape, and the other 2 are just gun. Yeah. And that's where shotgun specifically is the one that has very little defining features. I think Rails is very distinguishable, being that it has, like, the rail system. I forgot this was a song, too. It's such a cool song that they bothered to add. But, like, 'cause it has the rail system, whereas Shotgun, compared to all the other ones, Shotgun was pretty much the one that had the least inspiration to any of it. I literally was like, alright, bow was the original, and it's a bow. And then Scythe kind of came along just because it was my design that went with the melee idea. But then when I added Bubble, I was like, alright, Bubble's cool, floating bomb, that really cool idea from the other game. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun adding weapons. I'm gonna add another weapon. I wanna add a shotgun. And then I added a shotgun, and that was pretty much it. So, like, Beto tried to make a really cool design for the shotgun, which is seen right... I closed it? Go here, go to graphics, scroll down. Right here. That was his idea for shotgun. You can see specifically the 5 ammo slots in it, which was an interesting idea to do, but none of the others have that in particular, so it's not a required detail to keep. I think it doesn't feel as shotgun. It's got the base of a shotgun, but as for this, it doesn't feel just right to me yet. But it definitely looks awesome.
It's funny because I remember when Vito was just vibing and streaming development of like making these models, and the shotgun model that I kind of barely remember was a little bit different.
It was the one that had the big nose.
Maybe.
The wide,
Yeah.
the funnel on the end of it.
No. It was after that. And it actually, like, it had the it's not a shoulder pad. Is it called the shoulder pad of the shotgun? The rest where it sits into your shoulder.
It's what's the name? Bump stock. Wait,
yeah.
No, wait, no. Bump stock is.
No.
It's a.
Wait,
I think the stock is the right name for it. Bump stock, I think, is a specific one that has to do with firing. Also,
it's just the butt of the shotgun.
No,
like,
yeah, but it has a very specific name. I think it is the stock.
No. Yeah, stock. Basically that excess shape behind the trigger. That sort of dives down and it curves. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes the gun less of a straight line. He had that in the design, but he had worked to reduce the like ammo backup magazine thing.
Yeah.
Ammo mag going out on the bottom that just doesn't really feel shotgun-esque. And he has the four-end pump designed into it. And I don't know what happened to that.
I don't remember either. Oh, we're on a real pump now. Oh, yes.
Is it possible? It may have been possible that it became the eventual design because there was so much editing going on and adjusting that by the time I left stream and between the time I left and quit watching a stream to go to bed and when he finished 2 days later, could have had some big overhauls.
It looks like damaging's working fine. No one's resetting though. Huh. Actually, I thought there was more problems that happened when you shot someone. It might actually be. Actually, it might be. It might be depending on who changed teams. But Adam, concept arm, arm cannon like Mega Man. I hope you know that Gilsang is planned to be an arm cannon, or not an arm not like. Gilsang was gonna be an arm-mounted projectile launcher.
So basically, you mean it's a launcher? Yeah. Sorry, that makes sense. As opposed to an arm cannon, it's an attachment. Like the person still has their arm.
Yeah. Well, thing I don't like about that though, then, is that would be the one weapon that has to show their hand in their like first-person camera. You can't just put the model on screen. You know what I mean? So that's up for debate. But that's the one I always thought could be an arm cannon just because it didn't have a design yet. But considering I will not design Gilsang any more than that until its gameplay is thought out because that's harmful for the game's longevity. Longevity. Oh, are these all? Did those all get printed when I shot him once? Can you, like, scroll down while I'm doing things, game, please? Trying to send... Okay, now it's saying that... Oh, is it sending that many new messages? Oh my, okay, wait. So if I punch him, Oh, are these all being printed? Those are 10, 10, 10 to 10, 13, 13, 13. Damaged something, server took 10 damage. Punched blank, dealing 10 damage. Yeah, that looks fine. Wait, so can I kill him? Why are they not respawning? Let's pause this. Maybe the reset script isn't set up right. Quick reset. Let's pull up the quick reset. What? Can I not pull it up via this? Quick. Where is it? Q. Quick reset. Oh, is it? It's defaulted to off. Oh, yes, my favorite song in the soundtrack. Long Elevator. Evan, there's literally a song in the soundtrack that's just the elevator sound for when you take a really long elevator.
That's
it's in
absolutely exquisite.
It is. It's 20 seconds of just elevator noise.
It's in the formal soundtrack?
It's in the official soundtrack. Like, if you buy the CD and are listening to the soundtrack, you will hear Long Elevator. Yep.
So, like, my brain goes, that's a sound effect, right? Like, what?
It is.
What?
That's why it's 20 seconds long, so it's like one of the longer sound effects. It's the only one. It's the only one. Hey, Bubbles! Yeah. Welcome to stream. Welcome.
I was about to say, like...
Yeah.
It feels like that would be like Minecraft cave noises being on my vinyl.
Yeah, but it's only one though, so it's like it would ruin the soundtrack if you had all the funny like long sounds. It's just Long Elevator, which is like the least entertaining sound of all of the cool sounds he could have put in.
Yeah, it definitely was. It has very obvious intentional energy.
Also, wait, Adam. Yes, where is bird that carries you over a disproportionately large gap. If you'd like, are you requesting that I play that one, Adam? It was in the beginning, from last stream. It's at the beginning of the soundtrack. I can go back to it. How's it going? It's going well. Things are not as broken as they should be, which is good. Which means, wait, crap. Oh, wait, does that not, then I guess it does need a default on. I think quick reset is just turned off. Is it that simple? I want to cry if it's just the fact that it's turned off. Well, actually, I'm not going to cry. I'm going to cheer. Build and run. So I thought no, it says enable script. Yeah, enable scripts is right there. Player network setup. Oh no, it should turn that one on. Scripts are enabled. Yeah. Oh, there's on start wait, player setup. What's player setup compared to network player setup? Is player setup something on here? No, it's not. Yeah, okay, that's just not the right script. I was looking at the wrong spot. Network player setup. Line 37 is where that problem is. Script.enable. Ah, it did say there was a problem there because I said I didn't own that. Why the low viewers? I don't know. I actually changed it over to the right topic this time, finally, so we're in like the tech category. I started at 10, which is both not the time I said I would stream and not the time I usually stream, so I don't know. It's just how the insert cookie and its destruction phrase. But yeah, I don't know. It ain't a bother though. I need to do game dev anyways. So it might take reviewers. See, I'd say that. I'd almost agree, Adam, except for the fact that nobody else watches. Like, any of the... If I'm not mistaken, the only other real people are the people who talk in chat. Hey, we got 5 viewers now. Look at that. Wait, guys. How could we be so foolish? You want to know why I don't have viewers? Because Wario hasn't come to chill on my channel! People show up when Wario shows up!
Do the thing. Presumably, he did the thing.
Oh yeah, he says it as... Please, people who are not watching my stream, start watching my stream! He's in, boys. He did it. He said it. Oh, they left. Oh gosh, okay, we're back down to 3. I scared them away. No one watches science and technology. I disagree, Ethan. All the streamers I had seen who were doing game dev do use that category. Adam, Ethan, if there's a different... Jenna is here.
Blaine, hello?
What? What? I'm talking.
Huh? You are?
Why are you saying my name? What's wrong?
I didn't hear anything at all.
I was reading chat out loud.
Yeah, you were talking and then just suddenly, like, abruptly stopped on my end, and I didn't hear anything else. Sorry about that. Sounds like my internet.
Oh, is Jenna here? I'm bad. No, Jenna's not here yet right now. Jenna's on a trip, actually, so she probably won't be here.
Mm-hmm.
Categorize these. So maybe it has me accidentally being in the science and technology thing been the right thing to do? I'm accidentally being in Minecraft been a good thing?
Oh, definitely. Big time. Because more people are going to be scrolling through and seeing who's streaming.
Actually, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna steal that stream name. That was a good stream name. Making my Minecraft game in Unity.
Yeah.
And then change the category to Minecraft.
Because I'll be real, I don't use Twitch often, but I have never once scrolled through science and technology.
Well, because you don't watch programming streamers.
Yeah, and 90% of people probably don't either.
I think that's an unfair statement to make because I've followed several people who use the science and technology category who are doing game dev. You have to look.
Blaine, what I'm saying is a majority probably don't.
But if the majority wouldn't, then it's also the majority of people who wouldn't watch my stream in the first place. I haven't looked. I haven't looked in the Minecraft category.
I suppose it's true, but what I'm saying is there's a number one, just size. Like, more people, you're going to get more people to see your stream if you just label it under Minecraft.
Yeah, but also I'd also argue if people are in the Minecraft one, they should be they're looking to watch somebody play Minecraft. If they're in science and tech, they're looking for my stream.
But there's going to be the small gap, the small like overlap of people, who are browsing through Minecraft, but are actually going to be interested in game dev, science and tech, and all that jazz.
I just don't think it can be objectively said. So it's like I'm trying it now. We'll see what happens and see if anything changes. Yeah. We just fluctuated to 5 and back to 3. I don't know what causes that. You can, yes. So, is it playable yet? I mean, you can do certain things. The shooting's back to broken again. It will probably be a little bit till I have something, like a version I'm willing to release. Just because I want to make sure it's, like, slightly decent. It's not yet. Add more clickbait to the stream. I can, but, like, I don't want to be, like, obnoxious. I wouldn't... Okay, so we found out that it was... I don't think it was enabling that script because it said it didn't have authority. Based on start local player, based on start authority. Alright, player. Does it direct... So it derives from network. Log warning. Capital letters X. I don't know how much you're joking right now. Make sure, like, through stream chat, I don't code. Well, we're back up to 5. If this fluctuates back down to... Oh, we're back down to 2. Okay, well... Let's do it. Let's do it. Fine. I'll clickbait even more. But like, I keep changing the name so much, so we're not gonna even know what's doing well. Making my Minecraft in Unity, and then I'll steal the not clickbait. I'll do it. I'll start doing it. We'll clickbait the heck out of it. Whatever. I don't care. I mean, we'll clickbait the crap out of this. What?
We love a bot.
Making my Minecraft game in Unity, not in Unity. Not clickbait. Ram war done. Did we get a bot? Oh my gosh! Wait, we found. Oh my gosh! Thank you, Gega. I would love to become famous. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go to your link right now. No, don't actually add the not clickbait. Well, I did. You told me to. Don't. You can't combine sarcasm and not sarcasm in the same two messages. And expect me to understand what the heck you want me to do. Let me ban that person. Goodbye. Goodbye, Gega. Okay. Okay, so it sets local client to true, and then for each of the scripts and enable scripts, it enables them. So if I play the game, and then click host, so where am I in here? There's my network clone. Quick reset is turned on. Yes. Oh, my other favorite song. I forgot the Barrier. It's just a bunch of wind, but this one makes sense because of what's coming next. So it seems like in the other build is just where it's not turning it on. Oh, so good. It's such a good song. Can I like... Can I debug.log the name of the script I'm currently enabling? Is that a thing? I'm gonna try it. Maybe I can see where the problem happens. I feel like this is gonna absolutely mess up what I'm doing, but we'll give it a shot. Let's see. If I play it here, does it even work? Do that. Quick reset. Okay, so it does say them in chat. Is coding hard? That's a relative term. Coding itself can be hard or not hard. It's like, it's easy to get, I'd say it's decently easy to get started if you have a good way for someone or something to explain to you what all's happening. But when it comes to making like a full game or something, I mean, yeah, it's difficult. There's lots of things you have to learn. Some people click to it easier than others, and there's different ways to learn it, and I'm definitely kind of doing it a little bit of a hard way now, trying to kind of figure some things out myself, but I'm trying to understand what's going on a little better right now, so I'm not just searching for answers just yet. Let me send a text really quick. Texting my mother. Okay. And I don't believe I have to be anywhere tomorrow. Not scheduled for the 13th. Awesome. But that's to just back the idea of, is the game ready? I want to get it to a point where the movement is smooth, the weapons, and at least some of the weapons can shoot decently. And I guess we could make a version that was just like some kind of deathmatch, just to get some people like their hands on a working version. Because honestly, that's a good thing to put in a stream title. Come try my game. And especially if we got a server working, we'd even have people, just random people, join and play. So let's see if I build this, if it'll show me in the debug log which one isn't working. So we'll server up on here first. Also, I'm removing the not clickbait from the title of my stream because... Actually, no, I'm not. Because, honestly, I feel like it's more satirical to leave it there than to just have an all caps question mark, exclamation mark, question mark. Like, I think it shows that I'm self-aware that that's the joke. Client. Wait, why? I don't have the... I literally don't have the debug log all of a sudden now. What'd I change? Oh my gosh. So it looks like it's not even trying to reset the player. Oh, wait, you wanna know why it's probably not trying to reset the player? It probably doesn't tell it to reset the player. Where's, like, take damage? Entity living, take damage? Command freaking dies is not literally turned off. I literally commented out. Death, oh, death is only checked for the server now, which triggers a death. RPC. Oh, but yeah, okay, I still need to turn on the command. Command freaking dies, which runs this. RPC take damage does... That just tells you how much damage you took. Do you have a job? Yes, I just recently got a job. I am currently working at an Office Depot, which is kind of, it's not bad. It's not bad. Hopefully I can keep this all going, and I just love for this to be my career as soon as possible. I know I haven't gotten anywhere yet, but we're working towards it. For some reason, I don't know. I feel like that's not going to be enough just turning on command freaking dies, because that just... It doesn't tell it to reset. Why does it feel like I'm missing? Why am I missing that? So we'll build and run. We'll see what it does. I do not understand the viewer count on this thing, my gosh. Because it says, like, 3 and then it says 5, and the users currently says that there's 6 people. Like, 7 people. So I guess it's not counting the bots or whatnot. Host. Client. So I change teams. So it's saying it's not the local player. So can he join the other team then? I thought I already did this one. Alright, so he can change the other team. So it's just the other opponent player is not... happens if I open the log file? Ooh! There's the log file. Okay, so it just keeps a text file. Shotgun. So if I actually close that and stop the client, I can just hit client again, or no. Let's close that to reset the file, build and run. Now let's just see what it runs from the beginning and see if I can find the problem. If nobody is a loyal viewer besides your IRL friends, I'm not that. What? I don't care. Loyal and consistent. I don't care. I'm just glad you enjoy my stuff and hang around sometimes. I don't need loyalty. I don't need any of that. I'm just glad to have some people here. I just want to entertain some people and show off what I'm doing. Loyal is not a word that belongs in an entertainer to the entertained matchup. Also, the song bops! Oh, we're gonna play here. Host. Client. I just will need to get shot once in order for that to pop up. Shoot. Okay. Open the log file. Oh, that's so much stuff. Okay. Shot the shotgun. Trying to send a command. Command damage other. Where's the part where it... Shotgun particle also doesn't have authority, apparently. Shotgun, punched, physics collider. I don't know why that's... Or is this like not all to... Do these go back before today? Let's change color. Change team, change color, change team, change color. What am I looking at? I guess these aren't all from today. Can I clear that? And then I took damage. Let's open the log file now. No, it's still all this stuff. Interesting. Do you have any ideas for channel rewards when you get affiliate? Channel, yes. I mean, there's a lot of things I can do. Especially when it comes to playing Realm. I think the ones where you, like, get to mess with me are pretty funny. So I can have anything between picking my sequence and map and, you know, what, also just flat out killing me. I thought that'd be a funny one. Force me to F at any point. I'll do it. Stuff like that. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Oh, I also want to set up, maybe, because I know that you can, like, set it up where you can highlight messages, but I don't have enough people here for highlighting messages to matter. So we could also do, like, if we might get, like, a text-to-speech bot. It'd be fun if we could do text-to-speech for some messages, so I don't have to always read the chat when I'm playing games and stuff, too. And we can do that, be, like, a reward. A really cheap reward. Okay. So this dude just ain't work. Actually, wait. I'm being bad, actually. So if I actually just stop hosting here, I can host here, back up, and I can join here as the client and see what the problems are. Forgot about that. Because now I can frickin' see this. There we go. There are 2 audio listeners in the scene. That is something to do with later. Controller to controller on start player. It looks like it didn't have any problem. Okay, warning, not local player. Where did that come from? Huh. Where is this defined? How do you do this? It looks so hard. Bruh, Bubbles, you gotta hear me when I say this. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I have no clue. It's just me trying. I've coded before. I've watched lots of videos. You read stuff on the internet, and you just start. Like, quite frankly, I should be looking up stuff on the internet more when I'm doing this. But I've been kind of stubborn recently, and I want to try to figure out how these things work myself, some of them. Because also, I didn't write all this code. I had help from other people with Beto, so I don't want to, like, rewrite things completely just yet. See, this is okay, so local client starts out as false. Oh, wait, no, where does setup complete get changed to true? Wait. Go to references. So he did something on the first physics update is what this is. It says you're not the local player. It disables the scripts. Changes the object layer. Turns off the camera and the listener. And then that says the setup is complete. Okay, so that should only be running once. That should be saying that once. Yeah, because it would be spamming because it's in physics update. So, yeah, Bubbles. If there's anything you want to learn, start watching YouTube videos, get some software and play with it. Follow a beginner tutorial. You'll pick up on things a lot faster than you think. Especially if you want to start learning Unity, you can ask me questions later in the Discord, and I can try to... I'm not the best teacher when it comes to Unity stuff just yet, but I can help point you in some right directions if you want to get started. Very confident you will finish this game, and it will be a very cool game. Well, thank you, Bubbles. That means the world to me. I really hope it'll turn out great. I think the Minecraft one's already... It's like honestly one of my absolute favorite games to play. Even though I made it, it's one of my absolute favorite games. So hopefully this new version will be able to do a lot of things the Minecraft one can't and just be like very complete. So it looks like I should be the local player now. So that's not the problem then. So, okay, if I'm the client... Oh yeah, so I'm the client now. Let's go change colors. That's what wasn't working earlier. I'm dying to play the Minecraft one. Yeah. Well, I can at some point set it up that viewers and stuff can play the Minecraft one, but like I remember you don't have Java edition, which I can't convert it either. If you ever get a Java account, let me know in the Discord, and we'll work on setting up being able to play with other people. I just want to make sure the server stuff's set up all right. Okay, so it literally didn't do anything when I touched this. And also, he's not even... Wait. I always forget this song plays, like, again almost. So it's just not doing anything? Okay, well, what if you go into it? Oh my gosh, it spams change color, change team repeatedly. Change team is ran. Why is this in here? That's really stupid. Is it possible to play a round of RAM without being up? That also cause some issues if not. Two things to that, Adam. There's two easy solutions. One, simple backup of the world. I'll just, I'll make sure I back up the world for any version that we're going to play online. Second, opping is just an underside of mine. There is different levels of op, and essentially if I change whatever level of op permission is required to do things, I can set it up so you can get access to commands to the game to work without needing to be opt. I forgot about that. change team not working is pretty cringe. I agree, Matthew. Change team not working is very cringe. Are you gonna make a walk animation? Yes. These aren't even the characters. Like, these are literally just default Minecraft proportioned characters, just for the sole sake of being able to look at where we are. We will completely, it will have walk animations. It'll look very nice in the end. That's where all this stuff comes from. These characters right here are what we want the game to look like, and there will be full-thrown animations like these in game. So, and I'm very excited for that. Okay. So, it spams change team and change color because I told it to every time for every game object. So this changes the team of itself, so you can just cut that and move that out here, because I don't know why it's inside there. And then change the color refers to each of these objects, which I don't need to do that because it just spams it anyways, and it's gonna be displayed anyways. So we can just delete that line. And hopefully now, that'll also only just say change team once. My mouse is stuck. Is it stuck in the other game? What? That was strange. Oh yeah, it was stuck back here somehow. Okay, so that should be good. We'll have to close out that. We will play here. Make sure we can change team. Okay, so I am the server now, which means I should be able to touch this just fine. Change team. Change team. Change team. Okay, that looks great. You're gonna make a walk. So those characters are so cool. I love the chain one. Yeah, no, literally, yes. Yes, Bubbles, thank. So, Beto modeled all these, and I love them all. Some things are bound to change eventually, but chain is literally everything about chain is my favorite weapon in this game. I think gameplay-wise, it's my favorite. And I did design very specifically the fact that that one would look similar to that. He made the design like that, but the whole chains chained together was, and he even borrowed the idea of like the second handle on the back of it that I kind of half come up with. But he did an absolutely amazing job. That's why this is like, go over here. This right here is like my single favorite piece of art from Ram War so far. I love this picture so freaking much. Okay, now that it did that, let's build this again. Because if I can get teams working so that they actually change teams again, which might just be the fact that I still have stuff turned off. I might as well go ahead and, I'll do this test real quick, and if I can't just distinguish what it is just by testing it, I'll go read through all my code real quick and kind of explain stuff as I'm looking at it, and see if we can just find what is the problem. So we'll start the server here, so that we can be a client over here. Client. So I want to walk over here, touch this. It said absolutely nothing. It said nothing here as well. That works. Oops. Punched portal trigger. Okay. So this just doesn't register at all. For some reason, maybe I feel like it might be the hitbox as well. Oh, thank you, Overlord of Mamwam, for promoting me to Commander of Mamwam. Absolutely. And, you know, just for that, can we get a Mamwam in chat? Can we get a Mamwam? I own this stream. We're getting a Mamwam in chat. Let's get some Mamwam in chat. Yes, but of course, anything... I'm glad that I have a commander such as thou. Let's go. So let's switch this around so I can see the prompt again. Stop host. Play. We're gonna be the host here. Client here. Okay, so if I try to change teams as a client, trying to send a command for object without authority. Entity.living command change team. That is very specific. Marwar. Yeah, Marwar has the same vibe as Mam Wham, because it's just choosing which ending of the word you'd like to go with. Marwar is also acceptable. I see that picture was blurred, and that's because it's a spoiler in content. I'm gonna click off that because I have not played that game yet. Okay, we have our line. Oh, please, is it actually give us... No, why don't you actually tell me in the code where it is? Okay. Trying to set a command for an object without authority. Cool. So if I go to the code for the portals, we can see. We can go to... So, I forgot how long this soundtrack is after, like, the whatever. Because you got all the other... Okay. Command change team. Current object. Oh, we're back to the song. Back up. Also, only 2 letters of the name. So only 2 letters off of the real name. So is Mamwam. And then Marwar, yeah. Wait, Mamwam is as well. Pog, can you play the Ram War song? I absolutely can play the Ram War song. Let me make sure it doesn't harass everybody's ears. Yeah, song theme, I don't care what you call it. It's in here, right? Ramore song in Dove. Pauses. Warning, it shouldn't assault your ears, hopefully. Oh my god, I just saw it. I freaking love this song. Yes, F note over and over again, absolutely. And this song will definitely have a lot more done to it and new songs made, so there's a lot we can do still. I can't wait to have a full soundtrack of stuff like this. I'm so excited. The song is so good for a game. I agree too. And that's where even the AI wrote this song. Like, an AI wrote the majority of the song, which is just so cool to me. And then, Gluton did, the mixing and stuff of it. Like, and he hasn't done much for it. He said there's a lot more heat. I know he's really good at doing a lot of stuff with music, so there's a lot more heat I'm sure he would want to do on a song like this, so there's a lot more we can do going forward. Current team object. Command change team. Team. Command change team. Our player setup. Setting portal. Team. Dude, a soundtrack would be amazing. I absolutely agree. Golly, I love the vibe of that. It's so good. I do intend on there being a full soundtrack eventually. There's a lot of things that I want, and a lot of things that I don't even know how to do myself, especially since I need people to help me with stuff like music, so who made that song. So I was playing around with the MuseNet AI. You can just I can pull it up. Literally, it's a super cool website. Muse right here. This is the link right here, up here. And you just Google MuseNet though, and it'll pull it up. And basically, you give it a little part of a song. Oh, you can hit advanced settings here. You give it a little part of a song, like you can do anything, like, you know. Which one would get me the least copyright striked? We'll do Despacito. You get like Despacito, but like you can upload a custom one, which is what I did. So I gave it the beginning of a Meta Knight's Revenge from Kirby because of reasons that I liked for inspiration. You can pick what instruments. So generally, I do drums, piano, drums, and piano and drums for sure. And then you literally, honestly, we could do some of this for the stream. That'd be kind of fun. Let me go ahead and grab that MIDI I got. Music. It's this one. And then so the AI basically wrote what this AI does is it's supposed to extend songs further. But my favorite thing about it is when it gets kind of upset and doesn't know what it's doing sometimes and throws a hissy fit when it tries to write the song. It'll give up and then it'll just start writing its own song, and that's how the Rammore song exists. And so I basically kept messing with it. It gives you like a bunch of alternatives as to like how you'd like to continue the song. Let's do piano. Let's do drums. Bass generally ends up not sounding great. So we'll throw in some string. Yeah. Let's do strings as well. Let's see what that does. And it won't always do exactly what you ask it for. Genre video games is what I did to get the Rammore song. And you kind of hit extend. It'll give you like 4 options. And so I basically went through and spent probably good over an hour waiting on this thing to load, because it takes forever sometimes to load a section. And then basically got to the end of the song, said, because I wanted a Rammore song at the time, and I actually was like, this song doesn't work too well. And then I started listening to it more, and I was like, this might work really well. And it was the fact that changing it to those instruments was the biggest change. Because if I go to my MuseNet best, it's Meta Knight. I don't know if you've heard this one, but Meta Knight Final. Basically, it was written in piano and stuff. Piano, so it was hard to recognize that it'd make a really good like electric, like dubstep-ish, whatever genre this freaking is. Yeah, it's right here. So this is how it wrote it on the website. This is like untouched. So it kind of is almost, my brain wants to say ragtime-ish with like the slamming of the keyboard, and the ride of the drum. Kind of jazzy. I don't know. This is what it did. And then I asked if he could do the synthesizer on it and like thicker drums. And I'll pause this for one moment. Because see, basically it'll try to extend the song. So here's what I gave it. It's just the melody from Meta Knight's Revenge. But I think I even added like a note I thought it was missing. But apparently, Ethan told me I didn't add the right note. Now, this is what it wrote. So, like, it tries to extend the song. You'll see it does a little. It does a little. And so right now, it's trying really hard to extend exactly what we gave it. But that's not what I want. I want it to do weird stuff. So it added a drum. There it goes. Some drums that make no sense. That's a good thing, because we want it to give up, basically. We're gonna choose that one and continue on with it. And we're basically gonna try to get it to get upset, do something weird, and then just write its own song. And that's the plan. I'll come back here. I am so confused as to why this isn't working. So let's go to command change team. Let's go to the definition of that, which is gonna be inside team, which is also gonna be then defined inside entity living. So entity living, command change team. Oh, and then I think did I say this out loud yet? Is that the fact that Ethan was the one, Gluton is the one who actually like remixed and made like the current version of the song. So let's see what we have here now. It's so bad. The drums aren't at the right time. Ooh. It added some deeper notes. Ooh, I like the... Oh, gosh. And see, I can't keep most of these because they have the Meta Knight's Revenge theme in them, which, you know, I gotta get away from that, or else, you know, I'm just kind of taking the original melody. So I have the most faith that this one will get me something eventually, so we're gonna go with that. And you kind of just learn how this thing works. So I know kind of which ones will get it towards where it'll make something cool eventually, just from practice with it. So, command change team. I told it to set the team to new team. And then I told RPC change the team. Which should then tell you to say that you changed the team. Also change your team. Is team a synced var? Definition. It is a synced var. Which is fine that it's synced, because even though I changed the team here as well, syncing it will just do it later, but since it's not like flipping it, it's just setting it, it won't like double flip it or anything. And then for each, it basically grabs the parts of your body and changes the color of them, is all it does. So what was its problem it was having? It was having the problem... trying to send command for object without authority. Let's type that in on Google and see what we can find. Let's look at this real quick. Ooh, it looks like it might have tried to start something new. So if you let's see. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Okay. It might be a sort of cool song. That's a cool intro. Then you have this garbage. Oh, I love this AI so much. Evan, you don't by chance have the stream pulled up, do you?
No.
Literally, it's literally the song is just da 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 da, and then the drums just go. I love it so much. It's so entertaining. Because it makes such garbage. Oh, it did one of the terrifying things. It just goes silent for like a minute. Oh, this is the longest black silence I've ever seen. Oh, it's terrifying. It's so much black. It's so empty. There's just... Oh, it just goes silent for like a minute. I'm going to assume that won't continue and do anything. I'm almost tempted just to see what the heck it's gonna do. But I like that other one too much. See, there's a gap right here. Generally, it's like it'll do a note hit, pause, and then start a song. But that looks like it went back to the original melody. Yeah. So we're gonna do the one that looks like an actual song. Boom, bump, boom, 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 bump. I like that. That's got a good vibe to it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, trying to send command for object without authority. Mirror trying to send command for object without authority. Okay, let's just look at the answer. Means that you are sending a command from an object whose authority your player doesn't have. Ah, okay. Just some friendly advice. People like if you act as entertaining and as funny as possible, but you got the entertaining part down. Your Wario voice is so funny. Oh, Jasmine's here. Hello. So, friendly advice. People like if you act as entertaining and funny as possible. But so I have the entertaining part down. That's good. Glad to hear it. And your Wario voice is so fun. Do I just need to? Do I go back to doing Wario stream? Wario? I can do some Wario streaming. That means wow, you are sending command from an object whose authority your player does not have. What? Okay, so. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense because. Oh, that makes sense because when I am doing my test, when I go here and I hit play, and I go here and hit host server, I am this player. I am the player on the box. I have authority. I control myself on the box. So, when I join the other person, this one, I am person on ground. And when person on ground, person on ground goes and touches the box, this over here says that I do not have authority, because this window on the left does not own the character who is trying to change his team. So, why is it trying to do that? Let's see. In before Blaine loses his voice from doing a too much of Wario. There is not too much Wario. There is only... So... Okay. It's so hard to just actually, like, take myself seriously when I'm just doing... It takes so much... It's not like it's hard to do the Wario voice, but it's just like I can't think when I'm doing that. Okay, so... Right here, on trigger enter... It says you have to be the server to run this, which is proper. It's saying when somebody steps on it, if it's a little square that's supposed to change your team. Of course it is so bad for his voice, yeah. So, basically, the current team object, which is... This equals the thing you're touching if it has a team component. As long as it's not null, I can tell it to change its team. And then it turns it off. That's literally all it's doing. Ramio Wario! My dog is laying on... Ah, yes, that dog. Very cute dog. I have seen dog, and dog is very cute. I'm glad you have dog. Okay. So... Why is this different? It's just the team object. I'm telling it to command change team. And if you're touching it, the server is going to realize that you're touching it. And it should tell you to command change team. So in entity living, it's saying command change team. Command change team. Your team is your new team, and it tells the RPC change team. And it is the command. Okay. From player objects. I do not know at all why this is not doing the thing. Because it's the server that's realizing it, and the only reason it's showing up on this window, despite he's both a client and a server, since I'm also the server, is why I can see that message. From a foreign object without... Oh, wait. It says for. Did I say from in my question? No, for object without authority. Okay. Well, this is the problem which I usually get. So here is the general answer, but I'm sure it will solve your problem once you get the how unit actually works. Yeah. Clearly means you are sending a command request from an object whose authority you don't have. Oh, because it's... Is the problem that it's coming from the teleporter? But because this has worked before. Let's go back. I love the added not clickbait. Yes, gotta go, but yes, I love you too, Jenna. See you later. I probably missed her with how quickly she left. You watched my TEDx talk? It was very good. Oh, good. I'm bad. I watched your TEDx talk. It was very good. Your performance was on point. But that was a while ago, right? It was last year. It was only last year. It was posted maybe like not more than 2 months later after I did it. So it was about a year ago. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. That TED Talk is one of the coolest things I've ever got to do. Writing that thing and working on that was so much fun. And that really shows... That right there is really the crux of what I enjoy doing. I love what I talked about in that talk. That's why I have Ram War. Even though my TED Talk was about mainly Alpha Veil, my other Minecraft project, a lot of the concepts were very specifically used in Ram War. I just knew that it'd be really hard to explain Ram War, especially... I didn't want to have to... Introducing Ram War during my TED Talk would have been hard. And also at the time, I thought Alpha Veil was my main big project, and that was the one I wanted to really advertise too. But now it's Ram War, so, you know, you win some, you lose some. Not that talking about Ram War in that TED Talk would have gotten me any more attention. It has 800 views, yeah, but that's a lot of people just kind of clicking through a TEDx channel, so, you know. Oh my gosh. The right side of my screen. Why is my child so scared of strangers? Okay. Sending command from an object whose authority you don't have. So what it means is how to resolve it. You can see my answer here. Where does that link? Stack Overflow. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, is it on the same page? No. Okay. Okay. Before sending the command, or assign authority of that object to your player. Okay. This will be representing your player object. Okay. So the problem line is sending command for object without authority. Oh yeah, because it's the other person who's touching it. So that would mean... Golly. You would think... I'm telling the server that this should be... Oh, wait, command change team. The setting portal code is only ran if you're not the server, stop. So if you are the server, run. So only the server is doing all this. And if only the server is running all the setting portal code, then that means only the server should be doing this. Command change team. I do not know. Have we achieved anything this stream yet? I don't think so. As per usual, I'm still working my way through this stuff slowly. I at least know where the problem is, and I think I understand a little bit more how to work with some of this stuff, but goodness gracious. Wait, so if it's only the server... running this... Wait a second. Is it just the fact that I don't have the whole... No, command change team, also then RPC change team. Okay, go for it. You did a Wario voice several times and composed several minutes of dead silence. I'd say this stream has been a big success. Bro, you ain't even wrong. Oh, speaking of which, the song, I forgot about that. Ooh, music. That actually, oh, that looks like Meta Knight's Revenge again. No. But yeah, maybe we should have gone for the silent one. We'll see what it did. Oh. That's an actual... Okay, that's like actually kind of a bop. I'm not gonna lie. That pause right there, I love that. I like the strings though. Okay, this is more of the same thing for a very long time. It added like 2 new notes. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, it gets violent. Oh, there's strings at the end of that one. Oh, yes, Jasmine, Warwick. I talked, he talked about making who made the song, and I was like, well, the AI wrote most of it, and then I brought up MuseNet and thought it'd be kind of fun to mess around with the song. Was it this one that ends in strings? I want to see what that one does. So it hasn't done anything interesting yet, Jasmine, but we will see. Because I mean, if you watch me mess around with this a bit, you'll see how I get my cool songs from it. You kind of just gotta learn what does and doesn't look like good things from it, and how to get it to... You gotta learn how to make it have a hissy fit first. And then once we get to an actual song that it's writing, I can kind of show at least what I listen for when I'm trying to find cool parts of songs. As for this, I do not know what is not working. Well, maybe I can help out you, Wario. Cause it is I who he. Oh, why? I just don't understand. I just want to play the video game. I just want to play the video game. Why does it not work? This should be so simple. Okay. Oh, I said I'm gonna read through all my code. Let's start reading through my code. Ooh, music. Wait. That looks like not Meta Knight's Revenge, but it definitely doesn't look very inspired. Ooh.
Bling.
Oh, Robert's here. Hello.
That's true.
Yes.
Why don't me, you, and Evan all sing in harmony, and then you can upload it to the file?
That's not how MIDIs work.
Okay, bet.
Oh my gosh. It vibes. It's. Ooh, I like the change up at the end. Okay. Oh, this is not a song. But why do I kind of like it? Oh, this looks better. Ooh, I like the slide at the end. That seems like the best one so far. This looks like Meta Knight. Yep. But it kind of hits hard. So, neither of those are worth keeping. This one is, though. Yes, Jasmine, it loves arpeggios so much. Okay, so we have health, which is just an interface, which means something you can add on to, like, other things. Like, you can add health to a player or something. So, things it can do is take damage, die, and also die again. And if it also has team, which is an interface, which it can change its team again, and you can also ask for what its team is. Entity living is going to refer to things like sheeps and players, anything that has health and a team. I hate them. They're banned in my existence. I assume you refer to playing them, but I love arpeggios, like listening to them. So right here, let's see. We have our variables. I'm gonna assume everything's fine there, hopefully. On start, it will find the thing called the team manager and get the team controller. That just has like the colors for what teams are what. And it just, I did that to make sure it finds that thing. Probably no need to keep that line uncommented anymore. So all entity living can take damage, which you take that and that. But if you take damage, you have to be the server, because it says if you're not the server, stop. So if you are the server, continue. Yes, lol, playing them. I like how they sound usually. Well, cool. Let's, ooh, more music. Let's start from here. I like this. This one's got, it's got kind of, the extended violin gives me boss, but not like big boss. Like this is like this is like a third in command kind of style.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna hit it for the night.
Go for it.
Evan, I hope you have the best of all sleeps possible.
Dog, I'm not gonna go to sleep. I am not sleeping.
Why is that?
Dog, I just won't. It's not gonna happen right now.
It's okay.
There's literally no reason. I'm just not gonna be able to fall asleep. And also, I have to go shower.
It played that single note for an entire 4 beats. Nice. This one was not very inspired. It was either.
Wait, is it?
Huh?
I was gonna say, is there no way for your Discord stream to, like, I can't hear the audio on there. Would it just be better for me to join, to just drop out of this call and join the stream? Or, like, the Twitch stream? Or is there a way?
Well, I guess if you only care about this part, I guess Evan's gone. I can specifically stream just my web page, but you won't be able to see what else I'm working on.
Okay.
So there's that.
Because how long are you doing music?
I don't know. One or three. What do y'all think? This is one. That one's like more official, but this one's kind of gets more interesting. I'm gonna go with that one, despite the fact that it has some things that are not perfect about it. See, I like the first one. The first one's nicer. But this one, this last part. I like that ending part so much. I'll keep that for that part right there.
Oh, is that the ending? The third?
Da 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 da. I like that. I just want my code to work. Can y'all, this thing just let me do the one thing already, please? I don't want to work on this part anymore. It's just not working. Real code time.
Baby shark do 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 do.
Big booed.
Like, if you don't play a bunch of Baby Shark clips, then you're not gonna be the best streamer. I said it and I mean it. Blaine, you're a bad streamer if you don't play Baby Shark.
Robert, you can just leave my call. already write more? It did. The drums kind of had a hissy fit. Ooh, what the heck is this? What is that?
I like that. That's like
it.
it's like it's ending it.
I don't think there's anything special here to keep. This is the only one that has actual music. So we're gonna go with whatever the heck this thing is.
I like that. It's like it's getting to an ending.
I'm gonna start it over and we can hear what this sounds like right here.
All right.
Dum, bum, bum. I like the driving beat of it.
Did you make it?
What does that mean?
Like, did you make the driving beat and then add it anything
No,
else?
I gave it Meta Knight's Revenge like I always do.
Oh, okay.
This is all original by the AI.
Oh, wow, okay.
I don't have a use for this song. This definitely isn't a Ram War song. Which, not that I'm gonna expect to get exactly what I want every time I ask it, despite the fact that it generally does that. It gives me exactly what I want.
Blank. It's a Calculus song.
Well, generally, most of my songs end up being given to Calculus, yeah.
This gives me a Calculus vibe.
Because
The one with the fedora.
Fedora?
I think there's one with a fedora.
Oh, I like that ending so much. I just watched your new YouTube video, and that was the craziest game of Ram War I've ever seen. Really? You think so? I'm gonna pull it up on here real quick. So I know I absolutely probably crushed the souls of the other team, and I think Jasmine can confirm the fact that I won that game. Actually, let's not go to that page. Y'all don't need to see what else is on my... Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what's on my channel. That doesn't matter. There's nothing to see
Blaine,
here.
was that the game we ended up losing?
No. Did you not watch the video? By chance?
I watched like probably a few seconds of it. I think
This is the first set of games still. Us versus Jasmine's team. Yeah, I'm sure you hate me, Jasmine. You're allowed to hate me. Are you on the stream, Robert? The Discord stream.
Yes, but can I?
What do you need?
I'm listening to it now. You know how like on Webassign's how if you get stuff done like before 24 hours in advance you get extra credit.
No. Why are you on here? Go to your homework.
I have like 6 minutes left to get extra credit. I'm just doing.
Okay.
Like I know what to do.
Goodbye, Robert. Do your homework. Disconnecting you. Okay, I disconnected Robert. He's gonna do his homework. He's gonna talk about having things. Haven't yet. Definitely plan to, if not on Strem. Wait, did I ask a question? Oh, you're gonna go to bed? Have a good night. Yes. See you later, Bubbles. Adam, haven't yet. Oh, haven't yet watched the video. Got it. Makes sense. Alright. But this... Push trench. Heavy trench. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know what clip to put for the beginning, so I was like, I'll put a good one of me dying.
Here we go. Wait, how do I lose hunger already?
But this ending, wait, Adam, spoilers for the ending, even though you also watched the tournament. This last part, you can just hear how much I'm dead. It's so great.
I was literally gonna make the final push. I'm gonna get mid.
Because we're losing by a good 100 and...
Push hard.
No, what is it? How many points is that?
Ethan flew up.
Why am I doing math wrong? 90 point... No, wait.
I'm gonna
10. Yeah, 110 points, that's what I thought.
I can't jump. Why can't
I get this close, I'm about to go for like a cool play, and I biped jump myself into the freaking water. Like, and I thought it was over, because I thought it was like my last push, because there's no time left. And then I realized I have chain. I'm like, I got this.
Crap, that's-
I accidentally give away my chain, but you know,
Go
all
trench,
good.
do trench. Oh, no, not
And this play right here was so good on Robert. Robert's
Robert,
already
yes,
on
Robert,
bridge.
Robert.
He kills
Your existence
whoever
is a
that
blessing.
he
Your
kills
existence-
Ethan
push
right
up,
there,
push up, push
gets
up,
me
up,
there,
up, up,
puts
up, up.
one arrow right at the top, and I'm able to snap and get right past there. Ah,
I told
it's
you.
so good.
Oh my god! Bro!
Oh, it's such a good ending. I really like my outro too. I was trying to find a good song to end from YouTube's free music library, and I didn't. There's no really good intense songs, so I kind of Oh, they got absolutely robbed. I'm fully aware I robbed them. But hence how Ram War goes. You have to be able to, for the whole 10 minutes, be able to hold off perfect defense if you don't want to lose to a cap, is the whole point. Is that a new video? I don't know. No answer from Bago. Okay. I don't know what the problem here is. There was less than 1 minute left. Yeah, I know, Jasmine. It's so great. I know it hurts, but it's so great. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, if you look at the length of the video... Yeah, the length of the video is 10 minutes and 2 seconds. And so, if you just add up the fact that the game starts right about here, so 12 seconds, and then the 20 seconds, I believe it's exactly 20 seconds for that outro. Yeah. Yeah, there was 30 seconds left of the game. Alright, so I do not know how to fix this. At all. Just no clue. Just wait, in the eventual next tourney, you can enact revenge. Well, I will say, the tourney probably won't go the same way as last time. What? You're not still bad. You're not bad at all, Jasmine. You're one of the best ones. Stop. I was gonna think for the next tourney, if we play more, just for the ease of setup, and I don't know if we'll have as many people who want to participate in a second tournament. I was thinking more or less along the lines of we can either, something where it's like we get either 6 or 8 people, and we pick 2 teams, and then both teams kind of set up and practice very specifically just to fight each other. And then we can just do like a best of like 7 or something between the 2 teams. You're allowed to not participate. Thank you for granting her that ability. But obviously, yes, Jasmine, don't feel pressured to, but we'll hopefully be doing that at some point. Also, who here... Are people interested in playing... Let me... Oh, I don't have anything else left to program, so... What, best of 7? I don't know if best of 7's a lot to you. That's just winning 4 matches. And if there's only... I'm saying literally it's only 2 teams, so you're not watching other matches. You're only playing the whole time. So it'd just be like, we just practice and set up to do a really cool, just like planned, like, set of matches. Something to do with the big old bubble bounty. The big old bubble bounty on my head. Nice. Let's go to, let me go message people. At gamers, are people interested in playing interested in either including people anybody who's in stream who does want to play, or like people that I know, obviously message in the Discord as well so that people see there's other people there. I'm not going to be up much longer. I was going to go to bed after I test this puzzle. Oh, okay. No worries. I'm gonna look at my art. Adam, you never really you never give me any comment about the fact that I stole your art. Like, anything about it other than the fact that you talked about, obviously, Shotgun and Rail don't look the best. Jasmine, you saw these. I know you saw my drawing a little earlier. But also, I guess at one point, what do y'all think about the people who are here? With all the... Cannot recommend that. Yeah, no, Baba is one I really want to play, Adam. What do y'all think? What do you think about a time frame for, like... Would sometime soon be, you think, valuable to make a video titled something like... I'm not gonna steal, like that series, so this is basically Ram War. And basically, I can do a simple, like, animation/animatic style, no, like, hard animation, just moving things around, where I can essentially explain how the game works. I think that'd be really cool. I can explain, like, each of the weapons, and then each in the main gameplay. Oh, no, wait, okay. I would hope you don't have drawing in a sim... it was less the issue, but I did, you know, honestly, I mean, it's nice. I'm glad to hear that as well. I meant more or less just, like... I don't know. I guess I was just curious on your comments, since I know you drew this way originally, just on what you thought, how it all looked. Only thing I changed from one of your designs, but for serious, I am going to copy strike you. See you in court. Whatchamacallit, the ones I changed that you had already done was, the chain, I just used a dotted line for simplicity's sake, especially if I want to be animating. Bubbles, I added the bombs inside of them. I don't like how they're not super square looking, but I added that just because circles by themselves kind of blended with their heads, considering their heads are also not detailed. I made the arrow not touch the back of that. You never drew him holding a sword. I did that, which I thought was, you know, just as easy. And then I did a straight line for the stick, just because it's such an unimportant part. That line makes for a better chain, I agree. Yeah. And also, it's super cool. Since it's just a dotted line in Illustrator, depending on the drawing, I can literally just grab this point and, like, stretch it somewhere else, and it, like, auto-dots the line. The bubbles look like coins. Well, it's just because the thing is so sharp. I want to keep the rounded edges on the outside, but if I do this, it looks like that, which is... that looks okay. Because I can't just change the thickness of the line, or else we'll end up with, I want all the lines to at least be the same thickness on all the art, just for consistency's sake. No, don't do that. Please. Oh, you're being annoying is why. Let me... stroke. There. Stroke. There. Stroke. There. The single circle bubbles. Keeping the single circle bubbles, bro, if you give them a sheen, as in, like, the little, like, shine that's on them in, like, the model, possibly, but considering a very specific aspect of them is the bomb in them, I think that works out, too. We can also consider coloring things. The reason why I didn't color them was because, well, let's actually just save. If I just save this, let's just go edit artboards. Can I just... Oh, I can just do that? Awesome. That was easier than I thought it would be. Because one thing I wanted to try was, like, coloring them. So if I just, like, select this. So, I guess, what colors? Because you used colors for each of them. But some of those colors I can't add to the... I can't do... Like, yeah, if you draw a bubble normally. Yes, that's what I got. And color coding for each weapon, I liked that too. One thing that gets hard about that is considering you chose, for the colors, you chose red and blue as colors for two of the weapons. It gets a bit strange. I'm gonna try, just for, like, scythe and stuff, I can give, like, these two, like, I can give them, like, the metal fill. Crap, which one did I use? That one. And you end up with, it helps a lot. The one thing I didn't like about this was the fact that, bow can't really be filled, because it doesn't have thickness to the design. Wait, that way, when the sequences are represented as icons, the colors help players immediately recognize weapons. Yeah, I agree with that too. And also, yeah, hopefully the symbol for both rail and shotgun won't just be guns. I would hope for more than that. I guess because lots of these, unless like, it just, I guess you drew the character in that color, which is where I guess I don't have team. I guess I want them to also have team distinction as well. Because, like, I know these guys over here, I can fill them with green. Or no. What did you give? I guess Gilsing you didn't give a color, yeah. Chain you gave gray. Actually, what if I just real quick... See, I'm trying to think of, like, how you would color these. It's like, I can give this a fill of brown. But that looks weird, I think. Because now that it's filled, it doesn't look like the outline is the bow. Which is where I could make a design that has, like, an like the bow has an outline to it and the line's just a string. Like, rail's an easy one. Rail I can color, like, a gold and yellow real quick. I don't have a nice yellow for that. How about, like, that? That's not super yellow. There, yellow. Shotgun, I can... Do I make, like, the gun purple? Help me out. I don't like colors. I'm bad at colors, so... So I guess this is also where the colors kind of clash. This is where... the thing about... The colors also... If they don't correlate to the weapon in game, there might be some confusion. So I'm not sure. Bubbles were that light blue. Is the trick to just change the stroke to those colors? Because I can try that as well. Here's the, like, you know, the bubble fill. Is that what you... No, it's not. That's not the right color. Do I even have access to that color? I forgot to ask. What are you forgetting to ask? Because one thing... Let's just remove the team colors really quick while you ask your question. If I just take off the stroke, the fill here, and then, no, we'll fill them with white so we don't end up with that weird thing. So they're white now, so I can just kind of color their weapons. Do you intend to use these for anything in the game? In the game, are these sequences you're talking? No, so these will not be the icons. There will be parts of this that might end up being similar to the icons, as in, like, the scythe and the chain are very specifically and the bubble bomb are very specifically their main thing, their one thing is what their icon will be related to. These are, I just wanted, the way I kept putting it is I wanted a art style, and this might not be like the one I end up using, just an art style that I know how to draw, so that, like, I can just do some concept art. Like, not even, like, this isn't concept art, like, this wouldn't really necessarily draw someone's attention to the game, but, like, I just want to be able to draw Ram War. That's it. I just want to be able to draw Ram War. And right now, drawing whatever the current interpretations of what the weapons are isn't really feasible in like a reasonable amount of time. This is something I can just sketch on paper and just draw them in interactions. And like I said, I could also do like an animation type thing with it. So like I could do like a small animation on like what Ram War's about. I can do lots of different things. Gosh, what color would a Gil's thing be? We have red. It wouldn't be orange. It wouldn't be yellow. It wouldn't be green. It wouldn't be blue. It wouldn't be purple. That's where I almost think they'd be closer to black. Oh, I love those. My internet is awful. Sorry if I missed something. No worries. Beatus says hi. Hello, Beatus, and hello, Jenna. These are... I stole most of this from Adam. Yeah, no, you're all good. Gilsing didn't have much of a model yet, so... See, this is better without the teams colored, because then you drew no. Yes, you did draw no. So, do I give Bo an outline really quick, or do I... So I also think it's weird that the bubbles are like... Oh, maybe I'll just fill the inside with black. Since there's only... I don't want, like, none of the others have double colors. Or, this is almost... If I do that... What if I make it sharp? No. Stroke. Sharp. Because then it has more simple of a style like the others. I think more pastel. I know. I don't know. I hate colors. I hate colors. I don't know how to do How the hell... There's no pastel setting for a fill. Like, there's just no pastel setting. I do not know how colors work. I do not know how to pick color. Nothing here looks pastel to me. I don't know how to find pastel. I know. I don't know how to do colors. If you give me a hex value, I'll plug... Can I even... Yes, if you give me a hex value, I'll plug in the hex value. Give me a hex. And I'll give it that. There, how's that? That looks better, I think. So, we have a version of red. I don't think orange fits any of these weapons. See, it's like... See, this is what's weird about this, is the second we... there's multiple problems I have with this. Let me get the text tool. Lorem ipsum, right? Basically, problems. Wep colors and team colors would clash. Would be a big problem. Okay, there's your thing. Let me grab the bubbles. Bink. Bonk. Fill.
I think gold for the rail rifle works really well.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I made sure to give it the golden shovel as well. 99D9 EA. 99D9 EA. It's in the E. There. That looks nice. So wait, let me yeah, so yours is a... no, control shift. The yours is a little more saturated than... Which do y'all like better? The one I have or the one Adam just told me? 99D9 EA. This is Adam's.
What's yours?
Huh?
Oh, sorry, I was watching a stream. Actually, no, that was what I was supposed to watch. So,
Dark and red.
everything's delayed. Wait one second.
Oh,
And I
about the crimson. Site. Let me see. Could you just go? You could just the weapons of grayscale, red and blue accents. Solid palette. So the blue already doesn't clash. Maybe you could make the weapon colors in game be something standards. Do something with firing of the weapon. Oh no, okay, so no, I don't want these colors do not show up in game. Like I don't care if these colors show up in game. Like a scythe on blue team will be a blue scythe. These are just I'm talking about like something like this. Let's say give me a box. Like on the top, like in your like tab menu, you're gonna have like dink. It's gonna be like here, and you're gonna have your team members, and you're gonna have like 2000 BMC, his name, and then you're gonna have like your team colors like red, you know. What intonation? I mean like a not painful red, please. I don't know how to pick a non-painful red. Like red, and then you have like boom, boom. Your sequence is gonna be like here, and you'll have like da 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 da, like bonk, and then it'll be filled with like let's say I'm playing a chain, and then I grab this. What? Where'd that V? Stroke. 5. Bow.
1 second.
And then it'll be like. I haven't read chat in just a second because I'm trying to give my idea of what I'm working on. And then he's also playing Bubble. Fill. DD9D9DEA. That is not what the code was. The code was 99. I did the other way around. 99D9EA. Bubble. And then copy that and paste the. Scale that down. Move it into the center and then fill it with white. And then, yeah, bubble. I'm gonna assume you guys have responded to the thing I'm doing right now. So, wait, did you make shotgun actually purple? Yes. The Ramor dating sim color. Yeah. The Ramor dating sim colors are great options. You chose great colors for that. Weapon skins would be cool if you gave them all unique models like a grayscale steely palette. Wait. So I think this is referring to your other weapon skins would be cool if you just gave them all unique models and like grayscale steel-like patterns. That's for future contemplation though, but think unlockable skins would be sick. Yes, obviously unlockable skins will definitely be done. Yes, Bubble is not target, leave me alone. But do you see what I mean? You end up with, now that you chose this new red, this does work a lot better. And you end up with like, you get this really cool UI. Do I not have a color dropper? Actually, can I just click here and then, isn't there a color dropper? Thank you. And then I steal this. And I'm probably gonna need to scale that down a lot. I can also grab, I think this one's too long. Stroke 5. There, right? It's too long still. bam, bink, bonk, bank, glue, Hongara. There we are. So that's where the colors start, like, arguing. Yes, well, it's like, Jenna wants to know your location. Okay, do you see what I mean? Why the colors, if we choose these colors, would get possibly in the way? And so this is where colors would be very cool, because you could very quickly look at this. I changed the stroke of the... Oh, did I not change the stroke of the bubble yet? Yeah, oh yeah, whoops. There you go. I still think the middle should probably be black for right now, since there's not double fills on any of the others. So, like, that's where, like, that's your sequence, and I think that looks sick. First of all, what if you swapped them, made the box? If you swapped them, made like the box gray, black. Well, I could do that too. Yeah, I can try that real quick, but I guess my argument is just any plate. I don't want these weapon symbols to basically have the restriction of yeah. I guess my problem is I just don't want Scythe to conflict with Red Team every time it exists. So, like, I don't want to have to, every single time we have something where it's Scythe and Red Team are aligned, that it's like, oh gosh, Scythe can't be that color, you know, like, or like, we have to change the background to not be as blah 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 because they conflict. No, see, that's what I'm... Yeah, this right here was not, this is not the design. This is not what it looked like. Don't, like, you feel free to make comments about the box. But that's the least of my worries. It's more just the idea that, whatchamacallit, like, see, I can't, and then if I do anything gray, I don't. Yes, Adam, that very specifically is official. I don't want these colors of the weapons to restrict us in other regards, because this game has a lot of content to it. And I'm also going to throw out there, as cool as this is, I'm also worried about stuff like, we have an interesting color scheme, right? I'll go ahead and throw brown on this, not on the stroke, that's nasty. I'll go ahead and throw brown inside this one, just to prove a point that it has the color. And then, I also imagine Gilsing would be closer to black, because orange doesn't fit. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. It feels more like a purple or a black. Is there another color in existence I'm missing? We'll just make it orange for right now. So, like, there. We have all these colors, right? Oh, it's pink. I will not make Gilsing pink. Yes, it does sound like a bad idea. Why would Gilsing be pink? That's disgusting. There. Neon pink purple. I'll do that, because orange I almost liked too much. But color, since I'm so emotionally driven with my design, color, like, correlation is a very powerful effect, and I know, they're in Minecraft, Blaine. What does that mean? Must have been fun. I'm just gonna leave whatever this nasty color is on here because it doesn't work. And since it doesn't work, no one will want it, we won't keep it. So right here we have this color palette, right? Which ironically has, like, you know, very strange colors for a color palette, I feel. It has a very distinct, I think, Ramish vibe. Oh, yes, I can make the bombs pink, yes. I could, but I'm not going to. Thing being, like... Did we ever get responses about playing RAM? No, we didn't. It's too late. People don't ever show up because they're lame. Is okay. Would any of y'all like to join the call? Specifically, like, I'm in the streaming call. Adam and or Jasmine or someone, because I feel like I'm bouncing ideas around, and having someone to bounce them off of verbally would help as well. This meme, I swear. So, okay, the weapon colors and the team colors, I don't want to have to be worried about them clashing. Other problems. Future weapons. Future weapons. I'm not against the idea of there being future weapons ever. I want to help, but I have no mic. That is fine, Jenna. And future weapons have the problem of not having good...
Hello.
Hello. So future... Actually, the color I sent I used to call for Gelsing vibes. What do you mean the colors I sent? Did you send those somewhere I can see? Is it in Garb? No. Actually, the colors I sent may be too calm for Gilsing vibes. Where did you send colors? Also, why do we have 7 people? Why are people showing up now? Literally, I'm still... I mean, welcome, anybody who's here. We're doing a design for, the weapons in the game. See, like, I love Biped. I think the Scythe color change was a very good change. Bow works out pretty well. Sent hex codes. Where... Oh wait, how did I miss that? Oh, up there. F. Okay, I didn't see that one up there. No, I don't want text. Select that. Fill.
Hello, hello.
Oh,
Hello,
do you
hello.
think you could stream your screen through Discord?
I was told, yeah, because I was
Yes,
doing the
please.
music earlier. It's because Robert wanted to see the music and then he kind of left me.
Thank you.
Am I not streaming anything right now?
No.
Not in Discord, no.
Screens.
Also, nice name, Adam.
Thanks.
Quite nice.
Light
No one can,
fragmentation. What's the rest of it?
Light fragmentation implement, Lee.
Okay. Ah, yes. Okay. Let me do Jenna's color really quick. FF8FDF.
I'm very fast running out of ideas for those, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get to the...
Oh, you actually gave me another
That's
pink?
what I was thinking. We like it. We like.
I
the
don't.
pastel
I won't
pink.
do it. I won't do it because it's not. Okay, guys.
Blaine,
I don't know.
consider. In-game, the Gilsing bombs are black sheep, yes?
Yes.
But in Minecraft, there can be several sheeps, including pink sheeps.
I know
So-
this. That's why I did them so I can make them black. That's why. Okay, I'm gonna actually, because black literally specifically was why I did the sheeps to make them look like bombs. I'm gonna.
I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't clash very much with gray, especially on a red or blue background. So you could probably get away with making it black. But I expect Sticky Bippy to be pink
Oh gosh.
when Kit 9 gets released.
Sticky bippies that float like bubble until attaching to a surface.
Promises made in Jackbox must be kept by a rule of law.
Because wasn't. Oh, she gave me a gray. Okay. I can. Because
Gray.
that's borderline. Yeah, because that's like a gray that's borderline black.
Mhm.
Shotgun.
Mhm.
Because okay,
I like
here, guys, this is a concept that I will stand by. Okay, I don't care if it's childish. Honestly, I word it childishly so it makes sense. Okay, here's my point. Ram War needs to be, and I quote, cool. It's so childish, but it's such an important concept to me.
Well, you should remove red and yellow from your palette because those are not, by definition, cool colors.
Shut
I'll
up.
see myself out.
Yes, go. Goodbye. Set
The
time out
door.
for you. What?
Okay, my sentence. Hello.
I can't believe you would do this to him.
I
didn't
can't believe
do
I was
anything
sent
to
to Brazil.
Oh my gosh.
I also had the passing thought that you could further differentiate the weapons when you're glancing at your sequence by making the circles different shapes depending on the kit.
I had a feeling that's where you were going with that. So that's where they don't have to be. Okay, so let's
Like for example, friggin' chain could be more beveled. I don't know, not beveled. What's the word I'm looking for? Like squarish.
Let me catch up with chat real quick.
Oh yeah, I forgot about chat.
Okay, no, it's just Jenna. I wanna.
I mean,
Okay, orange.
collectively referred to as chat. Oh,
You don't have
know what
orange, so it can't be cool just yet. I love orange.
Orange is such a great color.
Name a yellow fruit. Orange.
wait.
No. Love that video.
Yes. You could classify it like melee, movement, etc.
Oh, like it's
Things
already
could
done in
change
Ramware?
based on the circle.
Or like in the server, I guess? Because
Hmm?
what else would it be? Like,
I'm reading what she says. I think she means like. Do you mean circle shapes would have the
Oh,
four
yeah.
categories would be possibly?
that'd be cool.
I will argue one thing. I think that's not necessary for this game. I don't think the classifications of the weapons should be very driven home. They're more conceptual, and they were all afterthoughts. Is the thing. They weren't designed with that. Some of them were designed with that intent. Very few were designed with that intention. Obviously, the first 4 weapons were each of the different categories to start with. I didn't make chain to make another melee weapon. I made chain for its healing, its invincibility ability. Suck just.
Yeah,
Suck has its existence because of Toaster, which that story's already existed. The story as to why Toaster exists.
A little long to get on stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Gilsang was pure inspiration from I wanted another weapon and I love Plague Knight. And then Biped was I always wanted bombs that you placed. But Bubble Bomb just happened first. I've always been thinking about a bomb where you place them, and I got excited because I started thinking about the knockback.
Sorry about that
You're all good.
noise.
There's literally, oh wait, you know what just hurt? You know what hurts just ever so slightly about this? Are you looking at my screen?
Yeah.
Is right here. All it takes is just these are in numerical order, by the way.
Yeah.
If you just do this,
No.
what? Why not? What should
No, I meant.
they line up by category.
They do. Wait, do they?
Melee, range, bomb, blast.
Oh, okay. It feels a little weird to classify rail
Sacrilegious.
and bow as ranged because rail doesn't have nearly the range that bow does.
Oh yeah, I know, but it's also that's also where rail's still supposed to have. Until I test, I won't know for sure. It's supposed to have 15 blocks of range. That 10 is short. That it's not very useful. But I'd rather it be shorter range than it be 15 blocks, and everybody complain because it's not hitting the people they're shooting at. Because it would not hit who you're shooting at if it was 15 blocks.
Yeah.
So I also half categorized those as invincibilities and these as their own category, but they don't really have anything in common. Is the thing. So that's why the categories don't matter too much. Go ahead.
Kind of want to go into Piscal tomorrow and make like shiny coins of each weapon.
Do it. That's where
That would be sick.
Bro,
I'll do it tonight.
I literally just whatchamacallit. The element animation, I joined their Patreon so I could get the limited time coin. And I think that's so cool.
Like physical coin?
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah. So like that'd be so cool to I think stuff like I love merchandise, little things like that. So it'd be so cool to have like an 8 set of Ramwar coins.
Beto put in. Look at what Beto put in graphics. I love that. That's absolutely true.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Wait, Beto is in the stream chat. Oh, Jenna is leaving.
Oh, Jenna.
They are very tired.
Jenna.
I assume her and Beatus.
Send me the finished page and all the stuff. I want to see. Yeah, it'll all be in graphics.
Yeah.
Yes, have fun on your trip. Still, don't be too crazy.
Sorry, I can't reach my keyboard, Beto. You'll have to. I can't respond.
Wait, where is he text? Is he texting somewhere?
And he posted images and graphics.
Yeah,
Jasmine
okay.
responded, and I wanted to do that, but I can't reach my keyboard right now.
Yeah. No, because honestly, it's funny because I actually realized the legs and thought about them, like they were in my head a bit, and then the stick, I didn't even think about that. That's so great.
Looks like a wizard with 3 goblins. Give him a hat. Give him a wizard hat.
Let me respond to the other thing. That's. That's the problem. All right. Pull the stream back up. So, okay. So here's the other parts of concept, right? It's like I might add more weapons in the future, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like the nasty concept. Y'all, so I'm sitting here about basically I'm about to say that means we'll have to have a weapon that has a new color, right? And the more weapons you get, the less colors there are. And I don't want to end up picking a color that really doesn't match a weapon because your brain makes connections, and if the connections are just not right, things don't end up feeling right.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the sound and the of rail mattered so much to me. Because when it was just a puny rifle that did very little damage. But the second it was poo dink whoop dink whoop, it was like
no, go on, keep going.
It has every shot has that emotion to it. And it mattered so much. The snap of the chain. Honestly, one sound that probably needs work on, but everyone's so used to it that it makes sense, is Bucket could use a lot cooler of a sound, especially since it's more mechanical now.
Yeah.
Which also, as much as Ben has been trying to or Ben has actually been good at calling it side spin as opposed to Bucket, all it took, I think y'all have heard me say this. Yeah. All it took was this model, this thing that made me go, we're keeping Bucket. Bucket is such a vibe.
The thing about it is, whether or not Bucket makes sense in universe depends on what the ink actually ends up being.
No, it doesn't.
No?
No. I think the right term for this, and it's like a joke term, but it like emotionally, hear me out. Bucket is just so raw. Like
it looks like a hammer, but then your eyes move up and you're like, wait a second. That's not a hammer.
It's just
like the way he's holding it.
It's just the weight to it, and I guess it just feels like artillery. It's just like it's like I don't know, like the soldier's melee weapon is a shovel.
If I'm being honest, it looks in this model, it looks like the Bucket would hurt you more than the scythe. If you would swing at you.
You could either get sliced in half or like whacked in the head.
Weapon skin that replaces the scythe with a bucket and the bucket with a scythe. Like when you use them.
But it's like I don't know. I'm not going to use this description because I think just in the same way that I think electricity is weak. One other thing I think is a really weak explanation to games and movies is it's a bunch of nanobots. I hate nanobots. I think they are so lame. I think they are the weakest thing ever. Like, oh my gosh, look at the giant swarm of nanobots. They're forming into this thing. And I'm like, that thing is made out of, like, microorganisms, okay? It has no strength to it. I think it just doesn't feel cool to me. Like, if there was actual nanobots in real life, they would be cool that they exist, but they don't have, like, that... There's no weight to them. They literally have no weight to them is why I don't like them.
Now, you don't like nanobots, but I'll raise you picobots.
Oh my gosh.
Picobots.
I don't know what that is.
It's the prefix below nano.
Oh, okay.
And then femtobots.
Oh my gosh. Feminism bots, yes.
Ziptobots.
But
Yoctobots.
So just for concept of like, I'm not using this, but just the fact that there's directions to go, this bucket is like, it's a mechanical thing. And essentially you freaking take this bucket and you chuck / throw / slam such that the contents, quote, spill, quote, out of it, causing the tiles to change and, like, the thing to happen. So it's like, it's more a visual explanation that you're pouring out, flinging this bucket. Like, just imagine he's holding it by the bucket, look at him, and now he takes this, and he pulls it from behind his back, and, like, slams it down in front of the ground, just chucking it straight at the ground right in front of him.
Consider, the reason Scythe gets a speed boost is because it is lighter without the bucket.
Oh my gosh.
Now that the bucket is broken, you can go real fast.
But you don't get bucket for another, however long.
The training weights are off.
Oh my gosh. But it's also like,
All according to Keikaku.
but in this storm of whatever like this effect is, since obviously I just said it has the effect to paint the ground, right? And the ground has the effect of making you fast, right? If it's currently still in the air, pouring around whatever this visual thing is, it would make sense that it makes you fast as well. Which is also why Team Bucket is still something I'm interested in adding.
Yeah, no. I think it might have the same problem as friendly knockback, wherein if you don't want speed at that time, getting the speed might slip you up.
That is true, but it's a trade that if I end up liking the positives of it, that I'd be willing to make.
Definitely, no. I think I just want to with a lot of these things, I'm like, I just want to test this in game.
Oh yeah.
Like,
and that's where I'm down to test things that are possible.
The nature of Minecraft limits a lot of stuff. Also, are you aware that the 2 chains have different shades of gray?
Did I? How do you see that? I see it now, but like, I hate you for seeing it.
I'm surprised that I picked up on that too.
Wasn't it always? I thought I was doing that one.
That's incredible.
I guess, did I not do that?
Bro.
Yeah, okay, I did do the lighter one there. And this is...
Oh, I liked the lighter one.
I mean, you can keep it for another reason than lighting. So, I was gonna say, the one potential fix to the running out of colors problem might be to represent weapons as 2 colors, and then, like, have their icon be a gradient between the 2.
I think gradients are generally disgusting and weak, but
okay,
colors is cool.
Wow,
and I say
just
that
calling his idea disgusting. Wow.
Yes, I mean, absolutely. No, and I will literally be. I don't like this gradient. I didn't know what else to do. I think it just doesn't have power to it. It's just it's blurry.
But
I mean,
you don't have to say it's disgusting.
Huh?
You don't. I think you don't have to say it's.
I think in this case,
that is particularly. I'm saying I think specifically gradients are not pretty generally.
Okay, that's fair. Gradients are a good way to give depth to a, or like 3D-ness.
Yeah.
I can see what you mean.
Let me read real code. Oh gosh. Okay, I will read that in a hot second. Okay, so 2 colors is an idea, right? But I guess that's something where that's going to take a lot more time to then figure out, because well, it just depends.
So,
go ahead.
Well, actually, no. Finish your thought.
No, it's just.
It just depends on what.
Just what we end up deciding to do, because like this right here was just a very, very quick concept of just like what it could look like to have visual symbols representing your sequence, right? I just randomly went with something that was in the top of my head, and quite frankly, I think it looks pretty sick. I'm not saying keep this graphic. I'm saying seeing some sort of representation of this, I think looks awesome.
Definitely keep the Comic Sans though.
Yes.
That adds to the
coolness of it.
Sorry, I have trouble staying focused. Keep going.
You're all good. Let me pull up paint.net. Let me go to pictures, game pictures, RAM more, logo, open, K, drop, more, color. And now, if I come here, let's fix this.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's the one from the logo.
Well, I mean,
I like it.
compare it to the blue as well. Like change one of the blues too.
I will. It just takes forever because they're grouped up. And so this is where we can also.
That red would definitely clash a lot more with the red we picked for Scythe up till now.
Yeah.
Again, And here, oh, I forgot to say this other thing. Let me fix these colors just for this. If there's gonna be colors, we're using these colors for now, as opposed to, you know, the default. Let me click on him.
Definitely more a fan of Photoshop than Illustrator. Illustrator's weird to work with.
There's things I like a lot more about Illustrator, though. Mainly just, it's a lot easier to perfect something. It's easier. It's easier to perfect something in Illustrator, but it's easier to get something down quicker in Photoshop, I think, is my general consensus. Okay, that feels a bit lifeless to me.
I personally liked the more, like, the darker blue, not necessarily as, like, you know, vibrant, but I did...
It looks super vibrant here to me, in my opinion. Here it looks dead. But so, okay, here's problem number 3. There won't only be red and blue team.
That's true.
So any of these colors may end up clashing later. Which is where, if we're already planning on having different colors, right?
Yeah.
Then that means we're going to have to make sure, like, anytime we design something, there isn't a clash like this. Where it's, like, red behind a red. Because if someone chooses the exact biped green, it's gonna, like, overlap, right?
So, what we could do is, like, add some sort of pattern to the icons. Like, say, stripes of a slightly lighter color than what we pick, so it pops out even if you pick the same color.
Yeah. So, there's lots of solutions. It's not, I guess it's not that we don't have solutions, there's just a lot of things to consider. And one thing I worry about, especially when it comes, I'm very, 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 very surprised that we managed to have this set of weapons that don't all need some bland color. Like, chain, you know, we have gray, black, brown, and I'm just gonna say red kind of fits that category of not being very. It's very easy for things to match with red. Always, it's just how it works.
I think the only reason purple works for shotgun is because we already associated it with RWDS.
To be honest, I associate purple with, like, literally everything. Like,
I'll say
I just purple's just apparently my go-to color. So, like ask me anything, I was just like, yeah, purple, yeah. Purple.
Well, it's also we're like, purple could work well. Purple's literally close to black, is the thing. So
well, I mean, that shade is.
Yeah, purple can be close to black. So purple allows it to go towards a more intense weapon. Go ahead.
No, keep going.
You first,
Sorry.
First.
I thought of a problem. The Bippies in game are gray. They're metal. Do we keep the green for? Yeah.
I thought you said you were trying to move away from the green.
We are, but I'm very emotionally attached.
Okay.
Okay. All right, finish your thought.
Well, but no, for the point about the Bippies, even if they don't end up having very much green associated, let's say even if Bippy isn't green in the end, which I think he has to be, green is just a good color for, like, biped ballistics in general to me. And just bipeds. I just think green emotionally fits them.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you from incorporating green into their current design, like the robot Bippy.
It would if they're gonna be designated by team color, which is where most of these weapons can't have color associated with them in game, unless if it's like a naturally gained color, like blue from the bubble, like this, like whatever bubbles end up looking like. If they have a blue tint to them, that's because bubbles are physically blue.
True.
So, so here's the point I was gonna make. Because bubbles are inherently, like, have a light real-world color that's not lame, we have blue in here. We have bipeds, just because of the creeper and the luck that happened of them, we ended up with a green one because of that, and Bippy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Only reason we have the yellow that works with gold is because I went with kind of the golden shovel and it kind of stuck. But in the end, I really don't know if a weapon looking like this should end up being golden.
Right.
I think it could have some gold on it, but it's like, I'm surprised we kind of got lucky that almost half of them have nice colors. I feel like if I continue to add a weapon, I'm not going to end up adding another one that has I'm worried I won't add another weapon that has good color differentiation.
That's valid.
We don't have... Honestly, Chain kind of got gray because one just didn't happen to have it yet, which is nice.
That and also the base of the armor stand is like
Well,
andesite.
I want them to be big metal blades.
That too.
Scythes just match with red because, a red scythe is just kind of literally like default RAM almost.
Edgy.
I think of bow as blue, so.
Really?
Yeah. No. A bow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's where I always imagine literally
Oh,
bow versus
'cause they're the
scythe is
OG.
red versus blue.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think and then bow. Even if the bow is solid metal and is colored by red and blue of the team, the graphic being brown is immediately understandable to the eye that it was a bow and arrow.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another one that we kind of got a natural... Brown wouldn't probably fit any other weapon. So, I guess, is it weird to say that I'm surprised we got literally all 6 of these to end up with not gray or black? Despite the... Clearly, statistically, it seems like you're going to end up with a color that isn't gray or black that happens to match in the end.
No, you're right. It's not weird to say that.
But at the same time, I also feel incredibly lucky.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I
feel
guess the
like
question
gray
is
and
how
black
many-
is way easier to get to if you don't have a pre sort of idea of what it
Say
you
it
want
one
it
more
to be.
time. I didn't hear the beginning of that.
Gray or black is definitely the fallback to default. That if you don't have a color for it, your brain's just gonna... I don't know, my brain thinks of it as gray if it doesn't have a color. After purple, it's gray.
And I'll argue, like I said, there's that default concept of these are big metal weapons that will end up having their colored accents on them changing.
Yeah. That's how my brain still sees them, too.
Yeah.
I think if we ditch like the hard color coding of each weapon to give room for more, I think in like the banner, it might be helpful to get rid of the circles entirely so that you just leave the silhouette of the weapon.
Yeah.
And let that be the I guess, differentiator at a glance.
We can do it. Let's just let's just grab those and just Control G. Where are they? Right here. Bink.
Dude.
So
Might want to make them bigger.
Do you also want...
obviously, there's a lot more stuff we'll probably
I
have
was
to do
also
with them. Let's undo that. Let's grab this. Let's Control CV.
Also change the
Please
red
look at my
color
screen.
to the...
What in the hell is this reference line?
Hmm?
What in the absolute hell is this reference line it's giving me?
It's matching to the orientation of the chain blade that the guy's holding.
But it's to the corner of the circle.
Don't worry about it.
Is that the maybe that's the center of this group? Right now, that might be the center of the rectangle. But why is it doing a 45-degree angle down from the middle of the sword?
The inner machinations of Illustrator are an enigma.
Why? It doesn't look, it won't give me any other angled lines other than that one.
Well, which other angled lines are there?
Nope.
it give you a different...
Could you have
Try
the
above,
exact
too.
coordinates on the screen? It's just the sword. It's still the
It's
sword.
just the sword.
I mean, I guess that's the only rotated actual square. So maybe since it's a rectangle, it like notices that it has only so many ways it can be rotated.
Sorry.
All right.
I was gonna say change.
Yay!
Hey, OP team. I was gonna say you should change the background red of the boxes to the same red of the players.
Oh yeah, just make them red and blue
That's
to
not
mock
what
it up.
You want to be well. This is where I'd also imagine that if you had these would be like. I guess I don't know where these would go, such that like they probably wouldn't be beside each other if you were on different teams.
I mean, you could literally just do it like Minecraft does and have it be a leaderboard sort of thing.
Yeah.
Where like in CS:GO how you can, or I guess any shooter like that, you can press a button and show a leaderboard of the current players.
I agree, and I'll probably say tab because Minecraft is Minecraft. Let's go ahead and grab. Actually, I can just do color dropper.
Imagine using tab for its default purpose. This
What
post
is
made
tab's
by
default?
Hotkeys Gang. Tab is like show players.
Yeah, no. I meant, what do you use it for then?
Oh, sprint.
That's too bad.
I see.
Control is too far away from WASD, in my opinion.
That's why I use Q.
Yeah, Q is my zoom though.
But Q is so much less important that I would sacrifice that.
Zoom is so much less important.
Don't correct me. Q is not important.
Q is decently important, I'd say.
So,
Q is a great letter.
I really like the colors. I really do.
I do too. I do acknowledge that it's got problems though. I guess the question is how many.
I will throw this out. Wait, is anybody still watching the stream? By the way,
There's 2 viewers.
Yeah.
One of them's.
I'm gonna say because usually this is also the time it dies, and not that it matters too much, but if literally nobody's watching and people aren't funneling in, because it probably has to do with time zones as well. Are you two both watching it by chance? Like, do you have it pulled up?
I'm not. I closed.
I have it pulled up.
I think I closed it.
I mean,
So
do you
you're one
count?
of two. I don't
Do you
think I
count as a
do.
viewer?
Oh, it looks like
Okay.
it says Robert in that list. How many bots are on here?
A lot.
A lot.
So many. There's more and more.
Clear your browser history. You're getting popular, Blade.
Bro, I am. I think the other one's Robert. I think he probably still.
The bots are drawn to your Wario voice.
Hey, it's me, Wario. Hey, bot, follow my channel, please. Please subscribe to Wario.
Can they subscribe? Or I guess follow?
That's the joke.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
what are
curious though.
What? They can't. I'm not affiliated yet. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If there's anybody left here, I'll see y'all later. This is the end of the stream. This wasn't clickbait. I'll see you later. Good. Actually, people. Actually, I was gonna say for stats wise, but also technically people could go back and look through this if they wanted to see how we talked. Do you think people would literally watch back through this?
I'm sure there will be at least
Some
some
people do.
viewers who do. Yeah.
My average viewer count is good enough. I don't think that really affects me too much. I'll leave it up for a bit longer.
Sure.
Okay. I like the colors a lot. And I guess one thing is there's this weird dynamic, and it's just an interesting concept I want to bring up that does have valid, but I also kind of just want to talk about it. That is related to what I was just saying. Is the fact that I both feel I've gotten incredibly lucky with this, and I also attribute it to I guess there's no way to tell us it's not tooting your own horn in some regards, but for the sake of the conversation, I feel like I'm a good designer. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Such that, I had the... Adam, you've watched my TED Talk, right?
I have not actually. I will do that at some point. I keep hearing about it.
I can't
I'm very
believe
curious.
you haven't. Limitation breeds creativity, Adam.
Yes.
Is that the topic?
Yes.
That's all I retain from it.
That's pretty
That
much it.
and the water particles you used. I remember the water particles for some reason.
Okay, so, I do sincerely believe that I didn't just get lucky, that it took my eye for design to recognize that these things were good and that I made the things that we ended up with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
'Cause that's how I design.
You just
Ethan, why
I'm
do
sorry,
you
what?
really? You're in chat, and the best thing you can say is WAP colors.
what?
He's referring to where I said web colors, and he put
Oh.
WAP colors.
No, actually, that's no. I also called them WEPs in the file name.
Yeah, no, I do. Ethan, you can go eat some macaroni in a pot.
I actually ate small dinner because I guess I just got home and was sad, so I just like didn't eat enough food.
Is this small dinner by Blaine's standards or by?
Oh, I.
Because Blaine has gone on record saying that small dinner is 7 hamburger helpers.
Yes. No, I messed up. I had
yeah,
big dinner tonight. That may or may not have been why I missed the stream time.
Oh man, big dinner.
Problem. I made hamburger to make hamburger helper, and I forgot a part of the process, which this is how they tell you to do it anyways. But I definitely don't agree with it. I left the whole pound of hamburger in the pot instead of doing half of it.
Oh.
Ah.
Because it sucks because I usually use it to make 2 hamburger helpers and not have to cook the beef twice as much.
Yeah.
But I left in the whole pound. That's so much meat. There's more meat than there is pasta when you do that.
I thought you were gonna say pot.
There's more meat than there is pot.
Literally, there's just, it's overflowing with meat.
No, I got mine for Christmas. I got a nice new hamburger helper pan. So it's like a pan pot. So I can.
Pot.
They make pots.
No.
Hamburger helper.
It's just.
Yes.
It's just my mother literally got it for me, saying I can make my hamburger helper in it.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
But it's like it's a pan that you can make hamburger in. But it's a deep pan. That's what it is. It's a deep pan. It's a deep stainless pan, so that like I can then put the pasta in it and boil and cook the pasta without like using 2 different pots and pans.
Gotcha.
Sick.
Okay. Yada yada. I think these colors literally fit these weapons almost flawlessly. I think at this point, I love the fact that shotgun is purple more than its actual feeling that shotgun fits purple. Logo-wise, I think purple works just fine. I think all of these other weapons could be this color physically, and it look fine. A purple shotgun would not be super cool to me.
Okay.
But black is literally what I feel so heavily fits Gilsang and gray for chain, because they don't, unless, only other color that would work for chain is red. Right? No, I'm saying...
I know, but
only other... No. I'm saying only other color that would even begin to work with chain would be red. No other color fits chain's vibe. Red and gray have the... Red is the only ones that intensity matches the way chain exists and plays. Gray is the metal, so it matches its design more than its vibe. None of the other colors match it.
I mean, even the chain part of chain is metal.
Metal, yeah. So it's like red coursing through like a metal blade is that same vibe that Scythe has. Why they both work. It's like I can't imagine wanting an orange weapon in Ram War.
The question I'm asking myself is how many weapons do you hope to have eventually?
Quite frankly,
you want to leave the door open for more weapons. How many?
Let's throw out the biggest number I would ever even consider touching. We will never reach 16 for sure. Never.
Okay.
We will never double the count. I meant never referring to as in I would not. That would be the biggest I'd ever get to, but I do not think we'll ever hit that.
Okay.
I'd say a realistic number, if I do add more, could be close to 4 more.
4. Remove 4 weapons.
Hear me out.
When is the new weapon coming out? Stop asking me that. I've removed Gilsang. If you ask again, Bippy's going.
Next is rail.
No, that's not realistic. You wouldn't remove Bippy.
No.
Next is rail.
True.
Let me hit you with this. I think I don't know if you've been in a call last time. If I said this or if I ever said this out loud, is the idea that Ram War only has 6 weapons right now. It really only has 6 weapons right now.
That's fair.
The first 4 are perfectly fleshed out, and then you add chain and biped. I think those are perfectly fleshed out.
Wait. Blaine, that's wrong. You have 7 weapons. You have scythe, bow, bubble, shotgun, chain, Bippy, random. Those are the 7 weapons.
Yes.
I mean, random is just rail anyway, right?
Oh, I need to fix that so bad.
Raildom. Get it?
Raildom. I love it.
It's so annoying. You want to hear some weird number logic? I want to fix random, right? So I had this idea that says, okay, so basically it picks 1 through 8.
Hello?
And if you... What?
Hey, Robert.
Robert.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Hello.
Hello, members.
Oh, so hear me out on this logic. It picks a number 1 through 8, gives you that weapon, and then it says basically you have gotten weapon number blank, right? And then it randomly generates again. If it picks the number that, you know, you already have picked, you can't tell it to pick another random number, or there's a chance it will never pick a weapon. Like, you know, statistically, you wouldn't want it to try 30 different times and not give you a weapon.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, what if you just add 1 to the weapon type and cycle back to 1 when you go over 8? And I was like, yeah, they just picks the next weapon. But then, all of a sudden, after you have 1 weapon, you have a twice likelihood statistic, twice as high statistic for getting the weapon after it. And then if you get the weapon after it, you're going to have a 3 times chance of getting the weapon after that. And so, basically, you have this statistic that says if you get a weapon, you're generally going to get each weapon after it in order.
Bro.
Which is not random at all.
So it's a bad thing. Yeah.
You can't, it's just, I wanted to do that math, but then I'm like, that just doesn't work. So it'd have to be, I need to figure out how to, like, randomly generate a weapon within a series, like, within what's left. Oh my gosh.
I love how someone's like revving up their car. Like, you guys heard that,
Are
right?
you outside?
You guys heard that?
Yes.
I'm in my room.
Oh.
Bruh.
But you want to know what's louder?
Who?
Don't.
No blame, no blame.
It's fine. And cut out.
We didn't
My
hear any
ears
of that.
My
I know.
ears
Thank
have
goodness.
been spared.
Mention his whole.
Wait, that was the mute button.
Okay. Cool. Good. 1%.
It's so fun.
You're killing Robert. Stop it.
Yeah, you've cost him too.
Why are you gonna kill Robert? He's
No.
a BMC impersonator.
Adam, I hope you do know. I hope you do know. I'm feeling much better now, but I was sick for like 2 weeks.
Dang.
I lost my sense of taste and smell.
What is your deal with Adam? I've noticed this affinity for calling him out. Are y'all dating or something?
Nah, Adam's just a really nice name. Have you ever noticed that?
I like the name Adam, but Adam, I don't know your face, but you just sound like a cool dude.
He is a
Thank
cool
you.
dude. I still haven't met you in person.
That is
I've seen
true.
your face.
Were
Wait,
you
Adam,
here for the Adam face reveal though, Blaine?
Yeah, I was.
I think you were. Yeah.
Don't have my laptop, sadly. Well, I do, but I'd have to get it out. I'm on my PC and I do not have a webcam. That's my excuse.
Oh, Jenna's back. What? I thought you were going to bed.
Hey.
Wait,
Oh, thank
Jenna.
you, Jenna. Wait, Jenna, wait.
Why are you
Yeah,
back?
that's a very good question. Why aren't you sleeping?
Did she say she was going to bed? I thought.
I've been trying to
I thought she
upload a
said she
school
was
file for
going
like
to
15
bed.
minutes and given up. Oh, okay.
Dang.
Oh, rip.
You hate to see it.
That happened.
Okay, well, welcome
I mean,
back.
Blaine, we're both going to be on campus this spring, right?
I'm already here.
Exactly. So,
Yes, you should totally
Like-
come over.
nothing's stopping us. I do think I'm going to need to
Oh, can I go
quarantine
over?
at least a little
Bro.
bit after I get here, just to wait for the test results to get back.
Okay. No, there's no rush.
Mhm.
And also, yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
too worried about being around you. Because literally, I mean, I guess it's that weird thing. I know the dangers, but I guess I work. Literally, all I do is I work at Office Depot. So it's like if I'm gonna get exposed, I could get exposed there with people around.
Yeah.
But so I've been exposed, but also at the same time, I'm not around anybody I'm worried about endangering as well.
Mhm.
So
It's a lot easier to trust people you know to make good decisions than it is to trust strangers to make good decisions.
yeah, and then
There's probably a name for that somewhere, but
Trust.
right, but like a specific name in psychology or whatever.
like trusting the people who have earned your trust. Like,
You know what, Jasmine, you're right.
yes, Jenna, your input is appreciated. I'll zoom in because you said you couldn't see it much with your internet. This was just, we were playing around. The reason why we tried the other one, and keep in mind, those aren't the guaranteed symbols either. It was just the idea that if we didn't want to go with colors. And also, first, one comment to make. Does this document just not look bomb as all get out right now? Like, I just think this is sick. This is why I said I wanted an art style, because does this screen just not say awesome game in awesome game, or like game in progress? It just looks like progress to me, in my mind.
mostly
it's-
because of the problems list for me.
I don't know if it looks like
Nothing makes
progress.
for
I just
me.
like the way it looks.
I just think
I
it's
like
awesome.
simplicity.
But it's also complete. It's like, it looks complete because there is art to follow. If it was just a bulleted list of text and or like some of the not a version of each weapon, it wouldn't feel the same.
Well, no, I meant having the list of problems. Is what makes it feel like, a something in progress thing. Okay, now it doesn't feel like in progress. Now it just feels like, oh, that's it.
This is
No,
this
I
is the
was
final
for,
concept
for,
art.
te-
This is the
for
thing.
testing purposes. I saw that. I see what you mean.
Wouldn't it be
Okay.
funny if the pun people were like the placeholder sprite for a player in the game?
I
Like
thought you
you
said pun people, and
You
I
mean
was
you mean
like,
like the 3D model?
No, like you replace the 3D model, but with literally just a 2D image of the pawn that faces you at all times, like a tree from Mario 64.
bro.
Wait,
There won't be
Jenna
only red and
says
blue team. Why did I just see that? What other teams? Magenta, Chartreuse. Yes, specifically just Chartreuse. That's team 3. Wait, I don't
What
even.
a-
Wait. Chartreuse. Wait, don't tell me what color that is. I know it's like.
Okay.
I know
what
it's
a
in.
what a name.
I'll
crap.
give you a hint.
No, I don't want
I named one-
to. Nope. I want to guess. Go ahead.
Lane,
Okay.
I will tell you that it is a color.
Because my brain. Okay, my brain knows. So I know it's a either purplish, bluish, or pinkish color. So Chartreuse. I don't.
Wait,
It's blue.
It's one of those.
bluish. It's blue.
Robert, what the hell? I just literally
Guys.
told everyone to shut up.
I
guys,
don't know that color. I don't know the color. I don't know.
I named my Minecraft dog after it.
I don't care.
Chartreuse.
No, I don't want hints.
Cycle.
I'm about to deafen y'all. Chartreuse. I'm pretty sure it's a blue, but what kind of blue? I'm gonna go with like more of an aqua blue. That's my final guess. Is
It's
it
a
not?
wine. It's a liquid. Actually.
Ew!
Yup.
Green.
That's Chartreuse.
That's a
I thought it
bippy.
was. I thought it was a cool color. It's a bright color.
It do be a bippy.
That is a cool color. It's
No,
green.
it's not. Wait,
It's
cool
green.
isn't
Green's
cool
a
isn't
cool color.
not as in epic.
Ebig.
No, as in the cool colors. It's green and purple, green through purple. like
That's
cool
no,
colors.
but I don't think all versions of green can be considered cool.
So to answer your question, Jenna, I think Blaine has gone on record saying the plan is to have team color be customizable to an extent.
Yeah. Like I think my favorite example of have y'all seen like Rocket League?
I've played Rocket League even.
What's it called? What is it? What is it like your teams? What's the word for team? Like your team name? It's like
Clan tag?
clan.
No, like-
yeah.
What?
It's your clan
I
battles.
don't know. I don't know where this is going. Oh, you can pick a color for clan battles? This I have not done.
When you you can make a name of your clan. Like let's say me, Adam, and Jasmine are all playing Rocket League. We make a clan. We call it the Bippy Brothers. We can choose a color for the Bippy Brothers, and what happens is basically it allows you to pick any color for your clan. If you're fighting against a random team, you're either going to be assigned because in Rocket League, you get you get to pick a red color and a blue color essentially. And on red team you can be like red, orange, or yellow, and on blue team you can be blue, purple, or green. Right?
Yep.
So it's very easy to visually distinguish what team you are while also having the difference. And depending on what team you end up getting on, you'll get to be your favorite color at some point. But the clan battles also allow you to be stuff like black.
Yeah.
And so when you finally end up, if you queue up in a battle against another team who is also a clan, it starts a clan battle where it also like refers to your teams by name. And then also it picks your color specifically. So like if you are pink and they are purple, it'll let you do that. Because your whole team will be the exact same color,
So
and their
the
can will
name-
be the exact same color.
So the name tags are the color of the team. That's pretty cool. Or at least that's what I assume.
Wait, what?
Like the in-game, the name tags above each car are the colors of the team.
I don't know about the name. I'm talking about the car.
Oh, okay.
And look right here. You literally get to pick your primary and your X. You literally have to pick your color scheme, which can be black car with red lines on it.
No, I know, but like, because you can be anything in a clan battle,
Yeah.
in order to differentiate the teams, they used team colors.
Yes.
Okay.
And unless it has some sort of special case for if you were to have the exact same color selected, I'm not sure. But All I know is that's just the concept. Point being, it's just really cool. And even if, like, in, like, public lobbies, you can make it where it's just red and blue. But custom lobbies could set it where it's just, like, a green and, you know, orange if someone wanted to do that for fun. And they could just have that play for their games. And then also for, like, let's say, like, competitive tournaments. A team could have, like, a preference for a color that they always play on.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, you'd have to have rules for, like, if people want the same color, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. They both play with the same color. The ink just doesn't look visually distinguished, but it works. It acts differently.
Oh, that would be horrible.
That's
Purple
that's
carpet
purple
mechanic?
carpets. That's purple carpets on a different level. Like, no, it literally is just purple carpets because it would look the same.
Yeah.
Yep.
The only thing you couldn't tell is if it wasn't painted. You would be able to tell if something wasn't painted.
Yeah. I pick the terracotta color. Yes.
Oh my! There you go. Somebody picks the default, like, color of, like, unpainted tiles as their team color.
Yeah. Honestly, that'd be the strat, man.
And then, also, this does mean, for the fun sake of it, we can have more than 2 teams per game. You can have 4 team game modes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, that'd be disgusting. The gameplay would be disgusting, whatever that ends up being.
Oh no, it's Fall Guys.
Yes. 17 why 7? One for every
Because
weapon that's allowed to be played?
The one for every weapon that's in the game, yeah.
Yeah, one for every weapon that's in the game.
Guys,
Bro,
I have a question.
Real dumb.
Yes, Robert.
Are you gonna make a campaign?
A companion?
A campaign.
A campaign. Oh, you had talked about it. There's gonna be the zombies game mode, which will have stuff to it that's more campaign-like. But currently, at the moment, no. Mainly because I absolutely hate... I'm sorry. I did not enjoy either of the Splatoon single player. I couldn't stay interested. So I didn't get very far. So if I missed out because I didn't get to later stages, I just didn't enjoy it. It's just empty. The stage, even though there's enemies and stuff, it feels so lifeless. Combined with the atmosphere of... Splatoon's got a really strange campaign atmosphere, and it's supposed to be. It's very, very strange. Plus the emptiness, it just didn't invoke joy in me. Like, literally, that's the way I'd explain it. It just didn't invoke joy to play it.
If I may read chat, Jenna says Raymore Dating Sim is the campaign.
Oh my god, yes, of course.
Which I gotta say.
So,
Is
The
this
girls who don't pick become the boss battles. You
yeah.
just have to fight just the weapon. Like, that's it.
But, so Robert, to answer your question a little more full, I can't see... That would, unless I make something completely different, it's just not going to be as fun to play against CPUs. I will have CPUs. But that's where something like the zombies one would be the best thing, because zombies is going to be an experience. I'm going to make one of the coolest zombies game modes you've ever seen. Crap, do I get spoilers?
I blame BMC, have a dream.
Do y'all want zombie spoilers or not? I'll do it.
Go for it.
Let's see. What kind of spoilers y'all want? Okay, I'll go with one of the big things.
Just make sure to spoiler tag your speech.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh,
yes, please. Thank you.
There's gonna be a mystery box.
There will be. That is, I think, an integral part to something like zombies for some reason. Okay, hear me out. So, basically, zombies have this vibe of, basically, it's really cool to learn what's going on when you start a new map, right? Like, oh, cool, this door goes to this. Oh, I got this gun here. Oh, this wave does this. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's prepare for this wave. Yada yada. I don't know what to happen. Let's probably go here. And then by the time you played it a bunch of times, I'm gonna wait at this door. You wait at that one. We'll sit here until the next part. And then the second this happens, we'll go sit in this corner. And then we'll sit in this corner for the rest of the game. End game zombie strats. It's like zombies kind of... It's a very fun to get to that point, but as soon as you do it, it dies, right?
Okay.
And because this is a team-based game, so you're not fighting against enemy players. So I think this is a valuable strategy in games when it comes to that kind of stuff, is RNG. I think RNG is very good for making experiences like this very entertaining. And I think I heavily got inspired. I can't remember which came, if I came with it first or if I saw it in Splatoon. I'm gonna think Splatoon generally inspired it. Do you know how Salmon Run works?
No.
Look at this. I'll show you my inspiration because then I can explain it even better. Let's go Salmon Run. Let's go to YouTube.
Oh, hey, I know that guy's channel.
Who's gonna pick one? Okay. So here's, and it's also Splatoon, so you know. So first of all, it has a really cool dark vibe. It's a zombies game mode, basically, right? So
Yeah.
wave 1 starts, you're on this small island. Do I know this map? I don't actually know this map. So they have a little bit of time to paint, and it starts. This is, okay, literally this is already a custom stage. It randomly picks a stage. Generally, it's just a bunch of oncoming salmonoids and bosses. This one, very specifically during this stage, it only spawns the Goldie, which will drop a lot of the eggs. Those eggs are what you need to basically beat each stage. You can pick up one at a time, and you have to take them to that net. You have to get, they have 12 out of the 21 they need for this stage. So this one actually ends up being like a free stage. It gives you a ton of the eggs you need to win. They already got the quota, and they have 76 seconds left, right?
Yeah.
Those other fish are the other enemies. Now, you may be saying, there's very little space to move around here, right? The
Yeah.
water level changes randomly each stage. It will drop lower, and they'll have more space.
Okay.
So, they're absolutely destroying right now. Oh, and guess what? So, every time there is a new... this game mode is only open, like, sometimes. It, like, literally is time-based when it's open. And when it's open, it's randomly one of the stages. So it'll be this stage for like a couple hours. And there's specifically 4 weapons. On the left side of the screen, you see those 4 weapons?
Yeah.
Those are the only 4 weapons that you will ever get when playing it during this like time frame. And every time of the 3 waves, each one of your players will randomly be given one of them. And you'll get each one time. And one of them you will never get, you know. So there's a lot of random stuff that you constantly have to adapt to this situation. It's never unfair, it's just always a different challenge. It was I was given roller on a high water level of the Goldie level. It's not unfair because it's RNG, but it's like, it's in a situation you have to adapt to, right? So they beat wave 1.
Of
And
course,
they got,
with something like this, you kind of lose the preparation aspect of it. You no longer know exactly how it's going to play out.
the preparation is painting, knowing the map, and what preparation is there in zombies though?
I mean, which types of mobs spawn?
But like, what do you prepare though? Generally, the most you do in zombies is go stand somewhere.
I mean, yeah, that's what you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
we have to hold this point or whatever. We
and I
stay
think
here until we're
that's
there.
such a small logic that even if you don't know what's coming up, you could say, wait, yes, please, salmon, asterisk, asterisk. Why am I being asterisk with salmon? But basically, that logic is, oh gosh, let's, we don't know what's happening, let's stay over here. You'll pick a location still based on information, which is where I still have more to spoil. I haven't spoiled anything yet. So here the water level's a lot lower, and this is a normal round. That's one of the bosses right there. They already killed it. That little car dude is a boss too. Imagine jump boost working. Climbs up the wall. So there's a bunch of the normal, and now that flying thing, you gotta throw bombs into its open thing. Now they killed it, it drops those. The eggs have to, like I said, be carried one by one. And there is monsters that will also pick up your eggs and take them back, so you can't leave them out for long.
How rude.
Yeah. But so this is what the game normally looks like. And the maps are... Also, do you see like the stage with the height differences and stuff? This is where you start to see like, Ram War is a lot similar to Splatoon than other games. Because of this. This like,
Because of
the
which
height
part?
difference. The height difference in this
Oh,
map,
okay.
the walls. Just the fact that you can scale all over it with the paint. Like, imagine having rocket jump on this map. Wouldn't that be super sick? Because some people could be like jumping up back up to the top.
Yeah.
And all these, I wish I got to play this one. Those rails around the whole map are pretty sick.
Oh, Jenna's Jenna said some things in chat.
You spelled it Sam. Did I? Oh, it's not because I spelled salmon wrong. It's because I just mashed the keyboard. Just look something like I'm trying to type. I don't actually try to spell when I search things on YouTube. So you're trying to learn a sentence, learn the weapons and the strats, not memorize the game as well. Is built. See, okay, this is where yeah. Basically, I hate the sitting in a corner. So that's where I start to kind of introduce the things that I think are really cool. Okay, so like. Here's an idea. Is there will be specifically monsters that will basically be able to spawn, not necessarily spawn, but can attack you from beneath. They will be able to attack you from beneath to say that you can't sit in a corner. I hate that strat. You will have to be moving in the game, right? Okay. Oh, this one's so cool. This one's really cool. So this is one of the ones that glowy, the Goldie one is kind of lame. This one right here is terrifying, okay? And that's where I want the Ramor one to be really terrifying. Do you see the person saying booyah? Mm-hmm. They are surrounded by fireflies. These like firefly-looking things. In this stage, there is a new type of salmonoid that is incredibly fast. They will only target the person who is currently being tracked by the glowflies. Only. Okay. And every single one on the map will be targeting specifically that player. The second they get killed, it will move on to the next person. So if you let them die, you now have 3 people left, and you're being tracked. Everyone's gonna be tracking you, but now all of a sudden you only have 2 people protecting you. And it is like the way you revive someone in this game is just painting them.
Okay.
So it's really easy to revive, but when you get overwhelmed, you can't get to them. So this one's just so cool. And they are absolutely decimating them coming out of the water right there. And the orange stuff is just like points, essentially.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, one thing I will ask, I guess, to consider is, I've seen before zombie maps, like custom zombie maps, where the zombies crawl out of the ground. So I guess there's no place where you just sit in the corner.
Yeah.
But how much? I will say though, I don't know. I guess it might be something to try. But like, would it not appeal? Like, is there a reason why most people prefer Call of Duty, even if sometimes it's sitting in the corner, or if it's training? Some people might prefer Call of Duty Zombies over even this, just because it's like, you know, it's a little bit more straightforward, just in terms of like.
Oh, there are obviously people who are going to like Call of Duty better than this. I think this thing is. I personally think Zombies COD is way more interesting than this was. I think there's a lot of things that conceptually this thing did really well, but just didn't execute on making this the most fun game mode. Mainly being the fact that this one does end up repetitive after a while. Even though I literally just said it's so cool because it isn't. And so they beat it.
By a landslide, too.
Yeah, I think the whole point is why this one made it is because they got 205. So, here's the thing. Here's my idea. Oh, wait. Incentivizing good movement is a good idea, especially in a game built on fast-paced, quick movement. Yes, absolutely. Yes, Adam?
Oh, no, I just realized why the 205 eggs significance. Keep talking. That was, nothing.
You're good. Basically, so here's the spoiler. This is just an idea. It's one of the ideas. Imagine this, right? You know how, like, in COD, you hear, like, you get to round 5 or whatever, and it's the dung gung 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 gung, fetch me their souls, right?
Okay.
That, you know, have you know Zombies?
I knew about the sound clip, Fetch Meters. I've heard that before. I did not know that was where it was from.
Mm-hmm. When it says fetch me their souls, it's a hellhound round. And that's where instead of zombies, it's the hellhounds. It's the like the dogs. The really fast dogs, right?
Yeah.
And it's just a special round that happens occasionally. It happens at the same time every time, but it's really cool. It's a mix-up, yada yada. And so, imagine this. This is how I always imagined it. Remember that vibe? Have you heard that sound? From
No.
the wait, what? I said, have you heard that sound? And you both said no.
The fetch meter souls? No, I have not.
No,
Or
no,
were you talking about a different sound?
Different, no. Yeah, I'm talking about a
Okay,
different
okay. Sorry.
The sound, the sound that I put in the drive, that was the, I said that for the
Oh,
zombies.
the brah. Yeah,
So-
that one, yes.
So keep that vibe in mind, but that's not the sound I'm talking about now. Imagine this. You beat like a couple rounds, and so it goes on to the next round. And the round starts with a really loud clock tower going off. And it strikes specifically 3 times. Right?
It's the spooky hour.
You hear it go off 3 times. You don't know what that means. But the round starts regardless. And it ends up being some special round with some special type of enemies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you learn what the 3 gongs mean. The 3 sounds means, right? And later, in your run, it will happen again. But it'll be a stronger variant, because it's later in the game, of whatever type of round that is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There will be rounds that get signified by stuff like that. Or different things can be... It doesn't have to be a round type. There can be something else I signify by that. The second you die and you game over, you start a new round. A couple rounds in, you hear three rings, right?
Yeah.
The same round doesn't happen.
So you have to learn over the course of a single run
Yes.
what each
There-
tell is.
Yes. The tells will change based on round, so you constantly have the experience of learning what's going on. Now, obviously, I heard this really... Did you ever see that video a while back on the guy who made, quote, infinite content for Minecraft?
No, I've
I
not.
don't think so.
It's a really cool concept where he basically made a table of information about every single property a block could have, and then randomly generated constant new ores and stuff. Here's an ore that spawns at this level and this big of groups. It can be eaten. It also hurts you when you stand on it. It can be smelted. It takes this long to smelt. And you put like every single statistic that anything could ever have, and it generated it. Obviously, the only thing you're missing then is art, right?
Mm-hmm.
Theoretically, there's almost infinite content in Minecraft now. But it won't feel like that forever, because once you learn some of the patterns, you're going to end up going, I found a new ore. Let's see what pickaxe I can mine it with. Alright, I have it now. Can I eat it? No. Can I smelt it? No. This, and you'll have a list of things to check, because there's only so many things it can generate, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's, just because you add randomness and you have theoretically this many possibilities, there's no replacement for actual content besides actual content. But it will get you a little bit further from just knowing what one playthrough to round 30 in zombies means. You know what one playthrough to round 30 in zombies is.
Mm-hmm.
Add some variants of stuff. I just came up with this, like, for all I know, 3 gongs could start a round where you can only take 1 hit.
Well, I mean, that
Depends on, I don't know how much damage the zombies would do.
that's fair, because I was thinking still in terms of Rainmaker mode.
I would generally
where you
think...
die in 1 hit anyway.
Zombies already insta-killed.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, that's that. So basically there'd be cues to things, and you can learn things, and things will happen. And I also really want to mess with the concept of the leaving one zombie alive. I think it's kind of lame, that strategy. I think it's really cool in zombies, because that's one thing they have. Like, that's like their thing. I think it's lame. If you go through this whole round and you have one zombie left, then you can go buy all your stuff. I think it's really cool when I've been like, oh crap, I need a weapon. I go to the mystery box mid-round and I'm trying to get a mystery box weapon. I think that should be more like how the gameplay is. So I could do stuff where it's like, once the mobs stop spawning and there's only so many left, if you wait too long, they just get killed off anyways. Because like when there's only like 5 enemies left, you're clearly not struggling to kill them. So it's not helping you by killing them, it's only hurting you because it's starting the round earlier and you're not getting the money for killing them. Kind of stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could also just have a round timer. Well, I guess that's what you're proposing, isn't it? Like, it'll kill all enemies if it runs out anyway. But it'll be too long to where if you don't kill enough zombies, you're not going to reach that time. You're going to die first.
Yeah. But there's lots of stuff like that. There's one thing I really want to say out loud, but literally the whole point about it is I'll just talk about it emotionally without doing it. Something's gonna happen. You're gonna go, all right, this is how the game always works.
And then it
Let's
doesn't do
let's
the
just
thing
wait
again.
for. Why is nothing happening? And then insert nightmare fuel.
Cool. Nice.
I have it so visually mapped out in my mind exactly what's gonna happen.
Is this ever going to be in the Minecraft
No,
version, or do you
no,
plan? Okay,
not touching it.
so this is for Unity port once that is functional.
This is after Ram War is a played and sold game. I will not
Wow,
start
okay.
on another game mode till.
Dang, have you written any of this stuff down? Because you might need to archive this somewhere.
To an extent, some of it's down, but I'm at the point now where the current ideas in my head for zombies or topics like this, I've thought about so many times over. They've been ingrained in my head. I might have lost things over time. Anything I have in my head right at this moment is stuck in my mind.
That's fair.
Guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to sleep soon. But Blaine, please tell me the last of your endeavors into making more zombie maps.
More zombie maps.
I said zombie maps, but
You saying finish talking about zombies?
yes. Or like what else? Like you don't have to finish talking about zombies, but is there anything else that you really want to be like, Robert? I think you're gonna be terrible at this, but there's gonna be a new dog system where every single time you kill a zombie, you go and get another personal homemade chef to go cook your homemade food.
So
Homemade hamburger helper.
basically, well, first of all, weapon system. I plan on everybody starting the way I intend it, because there's no reason, since everybody is playing on the same team, there's a lot of, again, balance things that you don't have to worry about, such as everybody's going to start with a scythe, because scythe has infinite ammo, so it's like your knife, you know how your knife can't run out of ammo?
Yeah.
And then it's also melee, so everyone will start with scythe. And then all the other weapons will be things you can buy, and depending on the map, it'll be when you can buy it will change. And some of their secondary mechanics will be, like, essentially pack-a-punchable. Bucket, you won't start it with bucket. And stuff like that. And you will be able to essentially equip multiple weapons. So you can have a scythe, a shotgun, and a bow.
Bling, 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 bling. Bling, 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 bling. I can't hear him out. Oh, okay. Can you please make shotgun ultimate? Please, Bling, please, come on, man.
I thought you were gonna say bow insta-kill.
No.
That's your other catchphrase, so.
Yes. Please make shotgun ultimate.
Will do. And Jenna
So
also said,
yes.
make sure that it isn't frustrating to the player. That's the thing here, is obvious. This is already zombies. I'd risk something be a little bit frustrating to be able to be more interesting. That's just, I'm willing to do that for this game mode. I don't think it will be frustrating though. I think it will just be, because Jenna, you know what already is frustrating? Getting 3 flamethrowers and zombies. But you still play it nonetheless. And imagine if you could just buy the guns you wanted, it wouldn't be the same.
I guess it's different in terms of like, oh, I got a flamethrower. All right, I'm still able to live, and then I'll just go kill and then go back. As compared
opposed
to,
oh, it spawned a different enemy type. I'm still able to live.
no, as opposed to, oh man, it's round 1, and I already got killed by level 100 zombies.
But that's not at all what I've said the entire time we've talked here.
Blaine, obviously you have the best intentions for Ram War, but I will be taking my proposal somewhere else. I bid you a great day, sir.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
And there he goes. I'm gonna head to bed too. Oh wait, he's back. Hello.
Blaine, please accept my offer. I'm kidding. I didn't.
No, you're talking about.
I'm an investor guru. I'm looking to invest my money somewhere for the future. Like Tesla. Why don't you add Tesla vehicles into your game? I'm gonna go to sleep.
Go for it.
Yeah, I was gonna head out as well.
Go for
I
it.
It's been an hour and 40 minutes since
Yes.
did
Oh,
I
rip.
did we join the stream at midnight, Jasmine? Is that when we joined?
I did about, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I joined at the same time as you. Dang. Oh,
Ah.
Jenna says I really gotta sleep. I hope y'all have a good night.
I'm glad you were
Me
interested
too.
as well. You sleep well, Jenna, and we can talk about this stuff more later, all of us.
Bippy
Because
placement
scrolling's so
noise. I
important.
shoot. It's giant Bippy time.
Oh,
Bippy's
wait.
in the heels come in,
Ooh.
stomping the ground.
What was
Ooh.
Bippy
That
placement noise? Shoots its giant Bippy time. Shoot, it's giant Bippy time. Bippy in heels come stomp. Okay.
Dun.
Giant
No,
Bippy.
fish with heels.
Uh-huh.
It would be way scarier.
Oh my gosh.
Alright.
Like-
For real, I'm gonna head out. It is
See ya.
1:41.
Okay.
Have a good night, everybody. It's been great
too.
discussing Ramore with you. Sorry if I sounded a little bit
Yes.
tired.
Nope.
Uh,
no,
And-
Oh, that's okay.
And can I please tell you one idea?
What is your idea, Robert?
All right, everyone else can listen. This is Adam. You play chess the most, so I'm talking to you. Do you know that chess game mode variant where it's like you can eat your own pieces?
I do not.
Well, I saw that there's like a game
Good
mode
night,
on.
Jenna.
Good night.
Good night, Jenna. Good night, Jenna.
And
I
hope you
saw
have a good
that.
week too.
So you can take your own pieces.
Yes.
Uh,
I was just thinking. Imagine how intimidating it would be to your opponent. It's like your first move is like you go eat the pawn in front of your queen.
or worse yet, eat your queen with your king. Power play.
Bro.
It's like,
That's-
won't be eating this anymore. Heck,
Don't be too intense. Don't
eat
be
your
too-
king. Lose immediately.
You eat your king. The person has to just resign. They're too powerful for them.
It sounds a lot harder actually, because the king can just kind of move through pieces.
Oh, the
Really?
checkmate.
You
Nope.
really have to. You really have to work for checkmate in that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that King being able to eat your own pieces to get through them, quote quote, would be a very short-termed improvement. As in now you wouldn't have any pieces and you'd still just lose.
No, I know, but like if you've castled and there's 3 pawns in front of your king, and like at this point in a normal game of chess, 1 rook would end your king for good, because it can't move up. It's stuck on the final rank. I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
Sorry, Timmy.
You're going. Sorry, Jimbo. You're going to the Shadow Realm.
You're going to the out of bounds.
Baba is take Kiki to Brazil. Freaking love that meme. Anyway, we can play that sometime. Rob, does it just chess.com have it?
Yes.
Then I'm down.
I just thought that was so funny. It's just like, oh, it's like maximize most pieces. How does it go? What's my opponent's move? He.
Lose all your pieces. Speed run.
Yes.
Optimize the route.
There's another game mode on chess.com where the first person to lose every single piece wins.
Really?
Yes.
How does that work?
Every time you come in contact with the enemy piece, they're obligated to take your piece if they haven't already before.
That's funny.
So it's like I don't think my opponent knew what I was doing last game because literally I kept feeding him every piece and he kept just eating it with his queen.
Robert, your last that is you have made your last sentence. Let him be free.
Adam, I hope you sleep well.
You're allowed to.
No,
That
because
is not-
it has been an hour and 40 and Robert doesn't know how to leave.
Neither do I, to be fair. Yeah, we can talk more about this tomorrow in the Discord, if you are so inclined. But I'm gonna head out and
Yes.
get some sleep.
Yes. Oh, Adam, here's my last sentence.
Mhm.
Feel free to. No, I get one last sentence because I know how to say one last.
You mean 3?
If you're absolutely bored tomorrow, if you want to try drawing a ram in this style, go for it because I could totally use that.
I can try, but no
I
promises.
mean, literally, it's just gonna be like a circle or such. So I don't know how. Just you're welcome to try it.
Hey, that's
I mean, hold on. I got a ram for you.
Oh my gosh.
It's just that. In garbage.
Oh my gosh, thanks. I appreciate it.
It's like a mouse.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, also, everyone say goodbye. Thank you for watching the stream, everyone. I'll talk to you all
Oh.
later. Bye-bye.
Bye, stream.